This is preposterous. Oh, look at that. Oh my god. I want to grab the microphone. Sorry. Fit! It says, obvious ass here. My kitty won't stop laying on my legs and feet. Or taking up the whole bed. How tiny is your bed? Is my first question. How tiny is your... What do you mean taking up the whole bed? How tiny are you? Cheeseburger's food time. Henry's here. Thank you, Henry. Or taking up the whole bed. I love her to death, but sometimes I want my feet free because it gets too hot. What do I do? What do you do? Full-size bed, 5'8". Wow. You're a tall drink of water, obvious ass. Yep, you got the right idea. I think Connor's got the idea here. Get a BBL. That'll fix it. Moving on. I need advice on how to win your heart. I hope I'm your type. The way to my heart. What is the way to my heart? This is a tough question. Maybe everything. What do you mean? What do you mean everything? Through my... What are we saying? Go ahead, break out your violin and play with me. The way to my heart, maybe a boat ride to a small island. Somewhere quaint. Where we may frolic. I love the water. Clear water. Here we have caca water. But, do what? Play with me. That's not what I meant. I didn't mean play with... That's not what I... Alright, that's crazy. The way to my heart... Maybe some shaved ice. You're putting words in my mouth. Holy shit, why do we have 90 viewers? This is ridiculous. Oh, this is embarrassing. Why are there so many people here? I'm getting nervous. Galveston water. Yes. It is caca water. I hear it's called brackish. It's a mix of salt and fresh and it just turns brown. Just take me away from here. Your phone says 23. Pliny, you're bullshitting me. Alright. Thank you for your submission. Kuka water. Take me anywhere away from Kuka water. Thank you. Best type of cheese? Oh, this is a good question. I do have a favorite type of cheese. I remember. It's not everybody's taste. But it's good. How did you know that, Denny? Deny? No. Venny? Venny is your name. Yes, Venny. My favorite type of cheese is Gorgonzola. Munster is good too. Galveston water, we call that... What the world? This is your question? Oh my god. I wish they came with names. Why is this falling out of my... I need to see. Favorite type of cheese is Gorgonzola. You're literally a Jesus Christ. I can't say literally. You're a rat? Okay. That's ridiculous, Connor. I'm not saying that out loud. I can't believe I even read that. Favorite type of cheese or best type of cheese? Oh, best type of cheese. I might have to say Gorgonzola. It's very... It's creamy. Good on salads. Put it on anything, really. Who cares that it's blue? Niche ash cheese. It's a blue cheese. It's wonderful. It has no tiny blue chunks that everybody's afraid of. Well, maybe sometimes it does. But that's neither here nor there. That is the best cheese. It's a creamy cheese. It's a delicious cheese. You can dip pizzas into it. I've heard of pizzas once before in Italy. Hopefully one day I get to visit. Best type of cheese, Gorgonzola. Moving on. Kraft singles? Absolutely not. That's plastic. That's not cheese. Do I buy my baby cousin one of those mini Moto GP bikes? LMAO? What does LMAO mean? What is this? Who is... Mini Moto GP bikes Lamau? Who is Lamau? Is Lamau your baby cousin? MotoGP. I'm going to assume this stands for motorbike. I do love a motorbike. They've just come out with some new ones recently. I've been eyeing them. To steal, of course. I have no money to buy one. But if you have the funds, do you buy your baby cousin one of those MotoGP bikes? Lamau? Yes. Buy a bike for Lamau. Laughing your ass off. Already. Is it something I said? My Jesus Christ. The feline is here. To get... It's a squirmy one. Goodness. Goodness. The feline has arrived for some advice. Everybody say hi to the feline. The cheesy feline put some twerking cheeseburgers in the chat. She does not twerk, she's a lady, not a wench. She shall sit with Papa. With her Papa. Oh my god. Please don't hit the soundboard, whatever you do. Knowing my luck, you will. Why did you get up just to sit back down on my lap? And then you got up again. Make your mind up. You're about as confusing as these questions. Final answer? Okay, she's sitting right in front of me. She likes to sit with Papa. Final answer. Do I buy my baby cousin one of those mini MotoGP bikes, Lamau? Yes. Buy a MotoGP bike for Lamau. He will have lots of fun. Oh my god, I didn't even see this. 13 minutes ago, Kara has cheered me 100 bits. Or maybe I did see that. Thank you for the subscription, Dead Poets Associate. Good lord. I have to go back to grammar school. Yes. Buy the MotoGP bike for Lamau. Your child, cousin, baby cousin. What is a good starter camera lens to buy? Especially for landscapes. Landscapes? Like the prairies. You want to take pictures of the grass. Well, first you'll need film. The camera. Cameras are expensive, those photo boxes. You'll have to get a red room to develop them. But, is it worth it? I think so. The capture. This is your question, Vinny? What's a good starter camera lens to buy? Realistically, maybe a Sony. I'm not the person for this because my camera is not a starter camera. Mine is expensive. I stole it from the local television station. So it's a nice one. I wish I had an answer for you here. The only thing I can say, it's going to take a lot of work, a lot of prep, a red room, one of them tiny things with the film. You'll have to take the thing off, put it back. You have to be quick. Very quick. You love a good red room? Why, when you said that, I got the feeling you meant it in a kinky way, not a regular, normal way. Alright, moving on. Look for Sony. Final answer. How to date you, lol. And how to deal with a heartbreak. By the way, love you. I love you too. Thank you for this. What? This is not how Laundry Guna speaks. He could never have this class. This is yours. How to date me? I was about... How to date me? Is my door open? No. Somebody's just loud. How to date me? Pull up on a steed. A nice, big stallion. One of your best. I'm not picky. If you pull up on a top hat, extra brownie points. A steed. The best one you can get. And a sword. Come to me with a seed and a sword. See what? Not your seed. Do not come to me with your seed. Don't. Alright, moving on. Whoa. Goodness. How can I can't say this on... How can I be more confident? How could I be more confident? This is a hard question. Because I was naturally born sexy. It flows through my veins. effortlessly, like a stream through a forest. Yes, take pictures of your peanuts. That will help. And if you don't have a peanuts, if you have a lady peanuts, try poses. Different poses. Pretend you have a lady peanuts. And your peanuts will... This is an interesting question. Thank you for the follow. Tajini. Final answer, take pictures of your lady peanuts. It will eventually... Lord have mercy. The confidence will exude from your pores once you've learned the angles. Once you know you're sexy. It will come from within. The emotions follow the actions. You know, like the great philosopher said, when you smile, then you become happy. Because from your physiology creates your emotions. You must first act before you feel. Please don't step on my soundboard. Final answer, take pictures of your lady peanuts. Moving on. How to know if they're the one? Because I'm stuck in a situationship and I don't know if they are. Please help. Well, have you tried challenging them to a duel at first daybreak? One with flintlocks is my suggestion. Because if they can take a bullet, then they are the one. If somebody were to pass from a mere flesh wound, from a flintlock, you don't want somebody that's a pussy like that. Somebody that would pass from a flesh wound in front of you? Embarrassing. That's my answer. Challenge them to a duel at first daybreak. Don't warn them. If they live, they're the one. Moving on. How to deal with grief. Explosives. Find dynamite. Next question. Can you get me a coconut Red Bull, please? What the fuck is a coconut Red Bull? What does this even mean? We don't have zoos around these parts. Coconut Red Bull. Coconut Red. Is coconut red a new color I've not heard about? What is this? Nonsense. Is this wizardry? What is this? Coconut Red Bull, please. I may try. You know, I shall set out for it. Hello? I shall set out to find out what this Cocoa Red Bull is. Jagger's here. Where is Jagger? I did not see him. I can't see much. There he is. Handsome man. Shout out to Jagger. What a handsome man. Jesus Christ. Witch! Burn the witch. This is a new color I've not heard about. But I shall keep my eye out now. I shall keep one monocle... Wrong button. I shall keep one monocle on the lookout for it. Moving on. Jesus Christ. Lord have mercy. Did everything get quieter? What happened? You have no face. He has no face but a brilliant mustache. One to make many jealous. Dance to the music. I can't hear it with these... Why did the music stop as soon as I started dancing? That's embarrassing. Back to the questions. Next question. How can I make more friends, either online or in person? Have you tried explosives? Moving on. Okay, so I just started talking to someone, and they want to be friends with benefits. Oh. Wench. They want to be a wench. Disgusting. Why is my camera so low? What the hell? Do you think that's a good idea or not? If so, what would you say I should do? Also, I love your videos. Thank you. Thank you, kind stranger, for your love and your patronage. Friends with benefits, you say? I can only surmise what this might mean. Is this financial benefits? Can somebody clear this up? What kind of benefit? Is it financial benefits? Is there a dowry involved? Jesus Christ. It's all the way in buttfuck nowhere. I hear somebody. What the hell? That's what friends with benefits means? That's disgusting. Scandalous benefits. Wait a second. Scandalous. This might be interesting. What the hell? Well, oh lord. Here's how I see it for this advice. Yes, stab them. Moving on. What hair products would you use for luscious curls? Mayonnaise. Moving on. When did you come to Australia? I went to Australia. It was a long time ago and the ship was long. That voyage was treacherous. Many storms out in the ocean. Don't question me. What the hell? Oh my god. Gamer Slay said present time dating is horrible. I got cheated on after a 9-year relationship. Literally got cheated on a day before Christmas Eve. Literally was thinking of marrying my ex Christmas Day. Oh my god. So my advice for present dates relationship is be very sure who you are in love with and communicate with your lover/partner. Even after I got cheated on, I still believe in love. I know my soulmate is out there. Communication is key. Beautifully said, gamer. Beautifully said. I love it. I love it. I love love. It is out there. It's out there for everyone. Everyone in the chat will find love. But you have to make sure you let yourself fall in love with the right person. Because you have the ability to fall in love with anyone. But you must vet them before you fall in love. Because the longer you're in the relationship, the longer you have these rose-coloured monocles on, and it's hard to see the flaws unless you vet them first. If you don't vet... Who just said licking Sage's toes? How do I... Who said that? I lost your name. Wench! Nobody's licking my dogs! Moving on. The trip to Australia was treacherous. Many storms. I'm being outed. Many storms in the ocean. Scary. We lost several crew members. Jesus Christ. This one does not want to stay in my right eye. Lord have mercy. It's like a fucking window. You go... But the journey to Australia, I went to Brisbane. I stayed there for a few days and then I went down to Sydney and saw the Opera House. Marvellous structure. It's beautiful. My ship was setting voyage outside of... Ad. Well, you better subscribe then. Who is this? Egg Crust. Egg Crust, thank you for the follow. Oh my god. I missed a few follows. Wait. Where is... I can't stop the advice. Oh wait, we have 10 seconds. 10 seconds till the ad's over. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. People are back. Alright. Back to the... Or I almost missed these. Thank you for the follow, Criminal Queer. Wow, what an interesting name. Thank you for the follow, Seattle Lua. And thank you for the follow, Egg Crust. It sounds delicious. Would you happen to be an egg tart? Pass yourself over here so I may munch on you. My voyage to Australia happened 2 years ago. Many moons, and it felt like a different time. I was a boy back then. A twink, if you will. I saw a kangaroo with my own eyes, and I pet it with my bare hands. Beautiful creatures. Very strong. Very muscular. Kangaroos look like this. This is what a kangaroo does. Shit. That's how they look at you. Wondering what the fuck you are. Jesus. And then you approach the creature. He does this. And then you go. I'm here as a friend. And you rub his shoulder. And then he makes a sound. Similar to a wombat. After you've given them your last breadcrumbs out in the back alley. I caught it. Because my kangaroo reflexes. And then he bows his head. In submission. Or at least this is how it happened to me. Kangaroo's not a human. You'd be surprised. They make lovers like what? That's crazy. What I meant is they're good companions. Kangaroos are good companions. And they look like people with big biceps. They look just like this. They look just like that. So when did I come to Australia? 2 years ago, and I met a kangaroo. I took him back home and I taught him how to cook stew. Hello? Dr. Seuss who? Alright. End of that question. Moving on. How did I get so hot? I was fortunate enough to be born by beautiful parents. Both of my parents are beautiful, and well, if I did not take care of myself, that'd be embarrassing. I have lots to live up to. So thank my parents for that. Papa Phillips and Mama. They are the ones to thank. I had no part in it. I am merely grateful. I do not think of myself as such, but I do try and take care of myself the best as I can. If I don't live with Jagger, then I will live with Jagger. I meant to. I can do it tomorrow. Have Jagger text me, and if he's free. We can confirm Daddy Phillips is beautiful. He is. Beautiful man. He's 50-something. Just gorgeous man. Alright. Moving on. Oh my god. About marrying you. Just kidding. How do you cope with anxiety if you have it? I do have anxiety. The way I cope with anxiety is is dynamite, obviously. I am aware I have a hot dad. Why do we keep repeating this? Can I repin? Oh, yes. I totally forgot I didn't. Oh my god, it's been 30 minutes. Here's the link. Pinning. For another 30 minutes. There you are. Thank you for your request. Right. Oh, Bryce can pin it too. Oh, well, I saved him some time. Is your hot dad home? He definitely is. Get hot dad a hat. That would be awesome. I should. Does hot dad have a Twitch? No. Hot dad makes appearances on my Twitch. Just let him know he can join the stream. I shall let him know. Yes, if anything's bothering you, blow it up. It can't be an issue when it's exploded. Who just texted me? That's Jagger. I shall respond momentarily. How do you cope with anxiety if you have it? Well, the way I cope with anxiety It depends. Is it random anxiety, or is the situation causing you anxiety? If it is a situation, you must do all you can to confront the problem. Once you have confronted the problem, there may be a solution that comes out of it. If it's general anxiety, like what I get, what helps me the most that I've noticed is exercise. If I don't... So, when I went on my long voyage to Australia, I had many panic attacks, or anxiety... Jesus Christ. Or many anxiety attacks that I had never faced before. Oh my God, Ozzy. Yes, that's true. But I had many anxiety attacks when I went on my voyage. And I noticed what helped me the most, this is also scientifically backed up, is exercise. I forget the exact number, is something like 2-3 plus more times effective at combating anxiety than medication is. Exercise is more powerful than it. And I notice that, in myself at least. When I exercise regularly, 2 times a week at least, the quiet body, a tired body quiets the mind. I've noticed regular exercise keeps all my anxiety attacks away, but if I don't exercise for 2-3 weeks, a month plus, I notice them coming up. My mind is overworked. And that's when I have anxiety attacks. But when I physically exert myself, at least twice a week, then I notice all my anxiety goes away. That is what's helped me the most. So that's how I cope with anxiety. That's how I deal with anxiety. That's how I get rid of it. If I don't exercise, I do get anxiety attacks. So if you haven't tried regular exercise, it doesn't have to be intense or scary. It can be 30 minutes of walking on a treadmill. It can be 20 minutes of walking on a treadmill. And if it feels good, do it more. That is the easiest free way that I have seen that completely stamps out my anxiety. And if that doesn't work, buy a horse. Moving on. Oh my God. Starting an of. What could this possibly mean? Why would they be asking me this? This is ridiculous. Yes, buy a horse or a steed. Or a MotoGP bike. That will fix your problems. Starting an of. I don't want my family to find out. Probably impossible, huh? Well, sounds like a story I should tell here. When I first started, I had this assumption that my family wouldn't find out. And boy, was I wrong. About 2 or 3 months into it, my mother decided to Google my name. And Lord have mercy. And I didn't realize that there were some scandalous images in the world. And so, the next day, I received a text from my mother of my pictures that were not for the whole internet. No, they've been taken down now. I pay people to take them down every several hours, every day. Yes, I would say, and then my mother and I didn't talk for 3 months, but we're fine now. It is past. Water under the bridge. So yes, your family will find out. So in the best way you can, you have to explain to them what you are doing, because it's worse if they find out on their own. Well, at least in my case it was. Maybe your parents would brush it off. 3 months is forever. Well, she doesn't live with us, so it was kind of easy to not be, out of sight, out of mind kind of thing. Oh my god. Do it. Do it, Jameson. How do I tell my parents that being bi is not a phase? I genuinely like both. Not at the same time, obviously. What? Really? Interesting. I have eyes for whomever I commit to. Well, this is good. This is very good. But there is a misconception that bisexuals are more likely to cheat and shit, and that sucks. So how do you tell your parents that being bi is not a phase? This is very difficult. Have you tried buying a motorcycle? What the? How shall you tell your parents? What am I allowed to say that could get me kicked off of social media? I don't know. What? How do you tell them? This is very difficult. Well, you can't control who you're attracted to. If they are unwilling to understand, there's nothing you can do about that. There's nothing you could do. Some people are close-minded. They might just have to be around it more to know that you're serious. Do what? There's nothing you can do besides hoping to have the love and support from your parents. I wish there was a better answer, but sometimes you have to live your life and maybe not take the opinions of your parents so harshly on yourself. You have to live your own life. If you're not already out of the house, but are an adult, it's your life. And you have to do what makes you happy. Don't let other people make you feel bad. You make the decision that's best for you, and if you can't convince your parents that it's not a phase, that's not your fault. This is on them. It's their job to support you. Well, not in a loving way, I mean. Not financially, not like a mooch. Oh my god. But maybe there's not a lot you can do. Why is the Nutcracker playing? Moving on. This is much better. Have you tried setting your house on fire? Moving on. Moving on. How do I ask a book talk girly? Oh, you are a book talk girly. Get a man to... Wow. This is... How do you get one to? Well, first, you have to find your man-ho. Once you have your man-ho, and know that he shall do anything for you, you shall bring to him this information. This information should excite him, if he is the one. And then, you may plot out this in a consensual manner. Tell him you like lots of rope. He'll get the idea. Men always do. Do I get a BBL? Absolutely. Moving on. How to deal with my enormous dumpy? Give it to the person before this question. Moving on. We must know... What the fuck is this question? What does the front of the black sweat say? Oh! Oh my god. I thought it said, what does the front of the back smell... I don't know what I read. The front of the black sweats says, my eyes are up here, sweetheart. Moving on. Should I continue doing calisthenics, or work on dancing more? I'm not sure. Well, do you like art or do you like being sexy? Moving on. I would say dance makes you fit anyway, so just do both. Unless you don't have time to do both, then you can do dance. They're both sexy. Because dance, you'll get fit. I mean, you can do a few push-ups. Do a few push-ups in between your dance moves. When will you fix your music audio? What do you mean by what do you mean by fix? What does this mean? It's fixed. I have fixed it. You are healed. Ridiculous question. Exercises for chest. I'm a noob AF. Thank you for the follow. Matius 1999. Oh, and thank you for the follow, Anna with 1,000,000 A's. I just now saw that. Exercises for... I almost put this in my ear. What the fuck am I doing? Exercises for chest. I'm a noob AF. Inject synthol into your yiddies and tell everybody it's natural. No. Do you have a gym? If you have no gym, push-ups at... Let me go back. If you have no gym, push-ups at home. If you do have a gym, do a machine. Do a chest machine. I still at my advanced stage do chest machines all the time because you have much more control and you can push much more weight and not have to rely on your Lord have mercy. And not have to rely on your stabilizing muscles. Why is... Jesus. I caught it. Can I do this? Does this look weird? Is this how you're supposed to do it? If I sit like this, you can't tell the difference. Use machines if you have a gym membership. A chest press. Some actual advice. Actually, the person that's qualified in here to speak on this is Jagger. He is basically... No, he is a trainer. He's a physical trainer. What the fuck? But my advice would be go slow on the way down. So you have your exercise, you're pushing up as hard as you can, and then go really slow on the way down, maybe like 3 seconds. You'll be sore, and then eventually you'll be able to go up in weight, and you'll get stronger. But if Jagger wants to give some advice, then he is the better person than I to do this. That's what she said. What are you talking? What did she say? Why would she say something? Moving on. More of a request than a question. Will you please play this song for the stream? Okay, bye, thanks, love you. Absolutely not. Moving on. What dark romance book should I read for real, for real? I'm not... There are so many that I have not read. So I don't know which one would be good. Unfortunately, I feel like I've heard the song before. Can I read? Barely. Moving on. How to be the best snuggler. How may I demonstrate this? I need... Yes, you could read Lights Out. I hear that's a good one. I shall get a pillow to demonstrate how to be the best snuggler. Unless you meant to say how to be the best smuggler, in that case, be very sneaky, move at midnight, and make no sounds. Dart the guards with a blow dart. In the neck. Frog poison. Get in the house. Or sorry, cheeseburger. She got bonked. Get in the mansion, find the safe, crack the safe. You must bring a cup. Like this. Twist it. Twist it like this. Put the cup. Get what you need. No, I'm not wearing a monocle. That's ridiculous. Get what you need. Sneak over the guard. Because you dodged him. With the blow dart gun. Frog poison in the neck. He's asleep. Not dead. It's fine. Unconscious. Make sure to step on him so he makes a funny noise. Make your escape. Get to your steed. Because engines make noise. Steam engines are too loud. Always get a steed. And make your escape. That's how you be the best smuggler. But if you meant to say best snuggler, then I shall demonstrate. I must get... I should do pantomime? What is pantomime? Let me grab a pillow to show you how to be the best snuggler. Cheeseburger. Here's how you be the best snuggler. My technique. So it depends on the position. I wish these were longer. They're not. They're not long at all. What happened to the music? Did Cheeseburger do it? I hear it is very faint. How to be... What if I just go way back? That's better. Ha! Ha! Who am I snuggling? That's for me to know and you to find out. First one here. Can you hear that dog freaking out? Here's how I would suggest to be the best snuggler. To be a good snuggler... Do you hear that obnoxious hound? Depends. Say the person is laying on their back. This is the way I like to do it. I was about to say, here's what I would do if I was Little Spoon. Not that I like that. Not that I like being Little Spoon. No. Not that I do. Anywho, say the person is on their back. Oh my god, I'm sorry. This is their chest. You have just knocked the wind out of them because you slapped them hard. I totally forgot. Head up here. What I would do, from no experience of course, would be to put your head right below their head. Almost the top of your head where their chin is. You know? And then maybe a hand on their chest. Or, my favorite, not that I would know, you wrap an arm up and around them and you grab them like this. So you're laying on them kind of like this. Down on a bed. So you're wrapped around them, around their waist. You get your big strong hands and you pull them in closer. Because you want to cherish this moment. This snuggling moment with this other person. This gorgeous person in there. And then they smell good. And then they smell good. And then you go like this. And you bite their nipples. Not that I do that. Not that I do that. And then you get cuteness aggression. And you go. But you go, I'm just joking. And then you go back to bed. Like this. Now. Way numero dos to be a good snuggler. Is. If you are my favorite. If you are Little Spoon. I mean, not my favorite. Not that I've ever been Little Spoon. Not that I even like that. That'd be ridiculous. Then, you're Little Spoon. My pillow's black. You can't see it. Let me take it out. I have black silk pillowcases that I stole from the castle. Alright, here we are. That's better. If you are Little Spoon, then you want to grab... Okay. Not that I know. The hands come around. This is how to be the best snuggler. In theory. Why do my armpits look blue? Deodorant. What, you've never seen it before? Stinky? Anyway, so when their hands come around, you put it on your yiddies. You put their hand on your yiddies because it's comforting to you. Do what? No, there's nothing to be scared of. Not that I know this. These are all assumptions. Duh. And then you scoot your ass into them. And if they get a... And then... and then you fall asleep. Because this is comforting. Not that I would know. Ass in the crotch is key. And if they get a boner, then you did it right. If it's a lady and they still get a boner, then you know you did it right. The lady boner is even more proof that you've done it right. If you feel something poking your back, that's normal. Even if you're cuddling with a woman. Okay. So, what did I cover? Ass in the crotch, hand on the yiddy, their hand on the yiddy, your hand on their hand on the yiddy. Yes, they're lady peanuts. if you feel... If you feel... If that... Where's my monocle? If their lady peanuts is in the small of your back, you're doing it right. If they're smaller than you, and it feels more like you're wearing a backpack than you are cuddling or being small spoon, then you've done it right. You have done it right at that point. If it feels like you're wearing a backpack. Because their legs are too tiny to fit around your ass. But you can try your best. You can like a slinky, like a you know. Hand on the yiddy. And then other hand is kind of difficult, you know, because you could just put that in front like this. And that can be your own pillow kind of thing. It depends to them what you want to do with the other hand. Yes, I will live with Jagger tomorrow. I will. Good night, Jagger. I will respond to your text. I saw it, but I didn't read it yet, so I didn't really see it, but I saw it. We shall live tomorrow. Good night, Jagger. Okay. We're in too deep at this point. Yes, unfortunately we are. Okay. Double hand on the yiddy. Arm out in front. Like so. Ass in the crotch. Lady peanuts in the back. That is my go-to. I mean, not that I know. Would be my go-to for small spooning. Now, big spoon. Similar. Big spoon would be... Oh my god. Would be... Where's the music? Hello. I can't do this in silence. There we go. Big spoon. Did we do big spoon? No, we did laying on... if they're laying on their back, and then you lay on the chest, and you go like this. Now, big spoon, if it is like this, same rules apply. One arm forward, unless they hate when your arm is underneath them. In that case, it is a sad day for big spoon. So, you must move your arm. God knows where else is comfortable. That's for you to figure out. Maybe up. I don't know. You'll just have to take the L on that one. Should you screen record this? Carson! Unfortunately, all of this gets recorded to Twitch. I wish it didn't. This is damning. This is very damning. Okay. For big spoon, back arm, if it is like mine, it can be used as a pillow. A nice squishy pillow. Oftentimes, I don't even use a pillow. I actually just use my arm. Because I don't like how kinked my neck is if I use a big pillow. Is your favorite stream yet? I'm glad. We must do these more often then. Alright. One arm underneath, Like so. Unless you have a meaty arm like me, then you must put it elsewhere. Other arm. Like before, as Little Spoon, except your Yeti, now it's their Yeti. Unless their arms are clasped close to their chest and you cannot fit your hand onto their Yeti. But if you can sneak it in before their arm goes there, you're in good hands. You're in good hands. This is a good snuggling technique. On the Yeti, one arm down here. Now, if you cannot fit your hand on their Yeti, then your next course of action shall be something a little bit suggestive, if you will. There's 50 questions left. Well, fuck it. We might just do this all night. Or we can get back to some later. Alright. Oh my god, Princess Ari. I mean, that is certainly an option. But that does not lead to snuggling. That leads to the forbidden dance. But this also might lead to the forbidden dance, so take notes. One hand on the Yiddy. If the Yiddy is not available, what you can do... How do I get this thing to go lower? What you can do is pretend this is their... Get my monocle on here. Is their waist. You take your hand and you grab their waist with your hand. Like this. With your hand on their waist, you can then pull them into you closer. Now this is for sure the recipe to the forbidden dance. I will just let you know that now. Pull their waist into you so they're closer. Arm is the pillow. Waist into your waist. Cheeseburger is getting restless. This is good cuddling. Now, this is not suggestive. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just talking about snuggling. Now, this could go one of two ways. Could lead to sleeping. If you are both just very comfortable, then you shall fall asleep together like this. It's very nice. If you two are wide awake, this may lead to the forbidden dance. And everybody knows what the forbidden dance is. I don't need to tell you what that is. So that is my suggestion on how to be the best snuggler. You have on the chest. You have big spoon. And then you have little spoon. Not that I would know what that is. Or what that's like. Or like that. Is this Hall of the Mountain King? What is this? This is Hall of the Mountain King. I nailed it. I know my copyright-free music. That's my suggestion on how to be the best snuggler. Moving on to the next question. What games should I play for my Halloween get-together IRL? Ooh. What games? I wish I was a Halloween game connoisseur. Oh no, we have 84 people in here, and I'm teaching them how to be the best snuggler. This is beautiful. Alright, oh wait, this is low. This is better. Alright. What game should I play for my Halloween get-together? You should play lawn darts, where you get the big pointy darts and you throw them in the air. And you have everybody run. Last survivor wins. Play it at night for extra points. So all you hear is... Jeremy? Jeremy? Where? Jeremy? That's how you know you've won. When you're the last one to respond. You can't hear the music. Are you sure about that? It's loud as fuck on my end. Can anybody else hear the music? What? You want me to turn it up? You can't hear it. You hear it? Very fancy? Music's fine? I don't know if I'm being messed with. Where? Oh my god, I did not give the pillow aftercare. Typically, the pillow would get aftercare, but I figured we should move on to the next... Where are the eggs? What do you mean, where are the eggs? You can hear it clearly. Should it need to go up a little bit? Why are we on opera? I'm not Italian. Don't turn it up? Okay. Oh my god. You guys are getting crazy. Yes. Halloween IRL get together. Lawn darts in the dark. Moving on. Where can I get my bike fixed after a car crashed into me? Good lord, I'm glad you're still alive. Thank you for the follow, Matthew. And... oh my god, not official Josh. I'm sorry, I just now saw that. Hello, Josh. How are you? Josh, did you just get married? Or engaged? Congratulations. I don't know if he's still here or not. Where can I get my bike fixed after a car crashed into me? I'm in the hospital and I have, like, no more money. I think you should get yourself fixed first before you should get your bike fixed. Please recover. Where can you get your bike fixed? I don't know where you are. But I do know a local craftsman that may be able to help you. I shall send you his address. Carrier pigeons are cheap nowadays. It's getting much more affordable. I can help you out. Moving on. I want some advice on college life. I'm having trouble balancing football and classes. Sorry. Yes, sell your dirty socks. I want advice on college life. I'm having trouble balancing football and classes, and would like any advice to help me out. I got kicked out of college because I was poor, so I don't know how to answer this. I couldn't pay for tuition, so they kicked me out. Balancing football and classes. Would you like any advice? That is a full schedule. Advice? Yeah, I don't know. I got kicked out of college. So I don't know how that works. University was not for me. You know, I'm more a man of the arts. So I had to make do with what I had. I would say my advice to you is have you tried dynamite? That usually works. Make a schedule. Make a schedule. Where you get up at a certain time and once you know the time slots that you have, hat's bothering you. It's for the wisdom. The rest of my cranium is hiding in here. Make a schedule. It's too small. Oh, it is too small, actually. I need to get a bigger hat. Oh my god. I would say once you know the time slots that you have available, then you could see where your time is. Once you have the time to see where your time is, you may spend this time delegating your time wisely. You should do this all the time until there's no more time for things to be unbalanced. You're welcome. How do I become a Twitch streamer? I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. So good luck. Oh, there's an ad? No. 30 seconds. You saw what? Need bleach now. Saw what? What? What are we talking about? Oh, there we go. The ads have stopped. Oh my god. Wench! Wench! What do you recommend for a spicy costume that's also not too spicy? Have you tried tissue paper over your no-no areas? This is my favorite. Has Mickey arrived at Gatlinburg yet? I don't know if I am able to divulge this information. Mickey will post where she is when she feels like it. What is Sage wearing? I'm wearing a wife pleaser, obviously. What do you recommend for spicy costume that's also not too spicy? Well, there are, I would say, now, that would depend on your definition of not too spicy. Not too spicy. Using the reference of a micro bikini as being too spicy, I would, yep, green M&M costume. That's a good one. A sexy pumpkin. You could be a sexy pumpkin. You could be a tutor. You could be a private tutor with a white button. Do this with a white. Why is this off kilter? Are my shoulders uneven? I should get surgery. Get. I want to be Nightwing this Halloween. A white button up, slightly unbuttoned, glasses, because glasses on a woman are beautiful. And you could do a skirt of some sort, maybe a cardigan over with the white unbuttoned. I'm imagining this. Ponytail with the strands out front. A book. Carry a book. Carry a naughty book. What the hell are you talking about? Ooh, red lipstick. Yes. Oh, yes, red lipstick. That is my suggestion. You're welcome. Moving on. How to get rid of tech? Huh? How to get rid of the tech? What? What the fuck is this? I've never heard of this. Oh my god, don't look at my searches. This is damning. Is a modern term for the neck and upper back pain caused by repeatedly looking down at screen. Oh. How to get rid of tech neck? You just mean you're in pain? Is that what this means? So, in my assumption, tech neck, which I don't even know what the word tech is, go to images. Oh my god. What the fuck is this? Is it red and inflamed like these? Oh my god, your head is 42 pounds? Oh Jesus. Oh, what the fuck is this? This man has a weak chin. Never trust somebody with a weak chin. What the fuck? Tech neck. Alright. So you have tech neck, I see. My advice for getting rid of tech neck would be, you're probably doing this all day. I just fucking cracked my neck when I did that. What is this? You're probably doing this. Wait, go this way. You look like a pigeon. First of all, stop sitting like a fucking question mark. Shoulders back. This is an old trick I learned in gentleman's school. Don't clip that. There's an old trick I learned in gentleman's school. What you need to do... Thank you for the follow, Ink Daddy. I cannot believe I just said that. What you need to do... Pretend you have a hanger at your elbows, behind your back. Drop your shoulders. So you sit up. Wow, well, I look off kilter. Ignore that. Pretend I have a perfect posture. And my shoulders are aligned properly. I'm going to get surgery. Don't badger me about it. Back like this. Not like this. Retract your scapula. Drop your shoulders. Sit up straight. Caught it. Sit up straight like a gentleman. Or a lady. A beautiful opera singing lady. Have a good sleep map. Thank you for hanging out. Like this. Improve your posture. And then your neck. Like what dancers, what all those dancers do. You ever seen a dancer fix his tech neck instantly? He goes like this. You know, kind of. I'm not a professional. Just do this. Just touch your chin. And there is a response in your neck that happens. Where it fixes your tech neck. There's a button in between your two chins. Fat ass. Press that. And then, if you have your scapula retracted and dropped, then only look at screens. Imagine you have, imagine you have a broom, a wooden broomstick going down your spine and in between your butt cheeks. Imagine how that tickles. Now take it out between your butt cheeks and just imagine it's your spine. Now only look at things like this. If you never bend your neck to look at your phone, then you'll never get tech neck. There you go. That's my answer for you. Moving on. What the fuck? Okay. I need... All right. Moving on. Don't clip that. I need to clean my monocle. Connor, was that you? That had to be you. I don't know anybody else that would have said that. All right. What can I do to avoid procrastination while I'm doing homework? Oh. What can you do to avoid procrastination? Well, homework is the death of all things living. What is... Wait. Homework... Wait a second. I remember something about homework. Wait, let me recollect my thoughts. What procrastination while I'm doing homework? Nope, I forget. There was a trail of some... Did somebody just submit a new question? I think I just saw the number count up. Good God. What can I do to avoid procrastination while I'm doing homework? Well, homework is evil and is sent by Satan. So just don't do it. Moving on. Give me your banana bread recipe. I've never made banana bread in my life. Who the fuck are you? Who is giving out my recipes? Who's giving out Nan's banana bread recipe? Which one of you leaked my Nan's banana bread recipe? You have a killer banana bread recipe. I don't want killer banana bread. I want regular banana bread. I would like to live to eat it. Moving on. I would love to hear more about how you keep yourself so positive and fun-loving. Head voices got hands. So I go to the gym. Thank you for the follow. John plays what? What? John plays what? John plays what? What is John? Cheeseburger. That was disgusting. I'm so sorry. Would love to hear more about how you keep yourself so positive and fun-loving. Essentially, have you tried dynamite? Moving on. If the rain could carry our secrets into the Thames? Did you just give me a lisp by making me say sames incorrectly? Fuck you. Moving on. Oh my god. I shall read this in a second. What wisdom would you entrust, more like enthrust, sorry, to the water to wash away forever? I still can't get over that you gave me a lisp there. I hate you. My lord, thank you for taking time to offer your wisdom and thoughts to the people of the Tarn. Okay. Whatever that means. You are most gracious. I require your advice on a subject of utmost importance. I have pondered on the daily, nearly to the point of madness. I like whoever this is. I like this. The point of madness. I cannot come to an answer by my lonesome self. To wear a dress tomorrow, or not to wear a dress tomorrow. For my daily adventure to my place of employment. My dilemma, my lord, is the metal horse I wish to ride. A metal horse? Is it wearing armor? I must see this horse. I do not wish to take the carriage, but I shall if I must. Interesting. Thank you, my most gracious... Oh my god. Oh my god, Anna Japana has gifted 5 subscriptions. All the shekels to Anna Japana. W's in the chat for Anna. W Anna. Anna. I accidentally stuttered there. Don't mind that. W Anna Japana. No, I understood what metal horse was in the next sentence. I went back and understood it. But thank you for the description. I like the metal horse. Thank you, most gracious my lord. Until I hear back from you, your most faithful servant. Well, my loyal subject, what I would say, the metal horse is rather exciting. Ravishing, if you will. A thrill like none other. But drip is forever. Drip is forever. Take the car. You are a beautiful woman. Wear the dress. It's not often you get to wear a dress and be beautiful. So why not take the opportunity to be beautiful? You must make sacrifices for beauty. I wouldn't know, but I hear, at least. Next question. How the fuck did you do this? You look fine in your wife beater. Pleaser. What's the secret of your good looks? Is it good genes? Yes, but spell this with a G and not a J. I would say my secret... Twice daily... Have you ever tried apple cider vinegar? Yes. Yep, that's all the tweaking that needed. You don't even need to do any other words. It's genes with a G. This is yes. Genes. It's good genes. Was it passed down by parents? No, I got my genes at Goodwill. I have Goodwill genes. The secret of my good looks. So twice daily, every 30 minutes, once daily, I drink apple cider vinegar. It's pungent and it makes me smell putrid when I sweat. But my doctor has... He is... Huh? Who is Vinnie Booger? Who the hell is... It's delicious and painful. You get used to it eventually. Oh my god. Oh my god, Carson. I'm not reading that out loud. Twice daily, once a day, every 30 minutes for the day. You smell disgusting when you sweat. But it has transformed my face. I can't say things because I'm also live on TikTok. That would have been funny. I was going to suggest substances. Anyway, moving on. Any tips on hiking? What the fuck do I look like? Christopher Columbus? Moving on. How do you deal with rejection or deal with loneliness? Have you tried dynamite? Moving on. Get a dog. Get a dog. Yes, actually. With loneliness, this can be a tricky thing. Loneliness can be a motivator for you to fix something. Maybe it's because you're ugly and nobody wants to date you. So fix that. Moving on. I'm kidding. With loneliness, if you are afraid of pairing yourself with a partner that does not fit your needs or is not a good person for you, you can get a dog as a precaution, as somebody that will love you and that you can pour your love into, and that you won't accidentally pour your love into someone who doesn't deserve it and someone that will hurt you. Don't do that. Guard your heart. You may love anyone, so be careful with who you choose. Don't pick. I can't think of the word. A loser. A wench. So with loneliness, if it's really bad, then get you a hound. A bum is a good one. A bum. Don't fall in love with a bum. Don't fall in love with a man who, or woman, who lives in a van and eats granola from trash cans. I've been there. Now, dealing with rejection, however, my button stopped working. With rejection, however, yes, a wanker. Unless you enjoy watching. That was crazy. But how to deal with rejection? Rejection is hard. Nobody wants to be rejected. My advice on dealing with rejection, because it never feels good, but you could get used to it so it hurts to a lesser degree. Your cat stole your chicken nugget. This is horrible news. Oh my god. A Walmart near me went under a few months ago. Then a SWAT team came and busted down a broken down camper that's been parked there for 2 years because it was actually a meth lab. Wow. Yeah, don't fall in love with that guy. Maybe he's got money, so who knows? I could be wrong. Now, how to deal with rejection? That's just a part of life that you have to subject yourself to. It's painful. But if you always avoid no, you'll never get to the yes, because maybe you're 5 no's away from the yes that you wanted. Maybe you're 10 no's. Maybe you're 2 no's away. Maybe your 1 no's is too big that you need 10 no's to get 1 yes. You knows what I mean? That's my advice, is you can't avoid pain in your life. Your nose is not big, says you, orangutan arms. It's painful, and I don't think you can. You can't avoid it. You know what they say about big noses, right? They make great seats. Sorry, moving on. I love you and enjoy your content. I've been feeling down, but your videos make me feel a bit better. Thank you, Damien. Damien. If you're watching this now, I really appreciate it. Oh, big boogers. Oh, whoops. That's not what I thought you were going to say. That's ridiculous. This is so nice. Let me pull this up one more time. Damien said, I love you and enjoy your content. I've been feeling down, but your videos make me feel a bit better. Thank you. Damien, I really appreciate this. Where's Anna going? Why is everybody saying be safe? Wish your luck. I'm bar hopping in DC at the moment. Oh my god. Stay safe, Anna, and have fun. Try not to get into too much trouble. Thank you, Damien. That is the whole point of this. Is to help you... somebody asked how you send in questions. It's on my story. On TikTok. You can do it there. There's a link. That is the whole point of this. I do enjoy making people feel better, and when the scenario calls for it, someone else just submitted something. When the scenario calls for it, helping people who are lost, the accent is deteriorating. Helping people who are lost. So thank you. Messages like this remind me when I get stressed that what I'm doing is exactly what I want it to be doing. Who the what? So thank you, Damien. I hope whatever's getting you down will pass. And any way that my videos may be able to bring you some solace or some normalcy in the time where there's no normalcy, I'm happy to be that person for you, to bring you joy. So, thank you, Damien. This motivates me more than you know, and I'm happy to help. Moving on. Jake, is this you? Is this Jake? I'm going to beat your ass. I'm going to beat your ass. Shit. My monocle. Dynamite. Dynamite. Dearest Sage, pray tell how thee are stop having daddy issues. Gratitudes and Godspeed. How to stop having daddy issues? As a person with mommy issues, I don't fucking know. Once you figure it out, tell me. Maybe find somebody who can be your new daddy. That's all. Jesus Christ. So flustered my monocle fell out. I like to find somebody to be my mommy. That's crazy. I can't believe I said that. Moving on. Why doesn't Skylar play with us anymore? Play with us? Skylar still plays with me. I don't know what happened to you. Moving on. How do you decide what's good for you? Like getting out of an abusive relationship. I think you just told yourself it's abusive. Use your brain, Cupcake. It's abusive. I think you know what you need to do. I think you're just too scared to do it. How do you decide you like getting out of... Try dynamite. What the fuck is this? What you can do is actually if you don't stop eating paper, but after you eat the paper, you go on a trampoline and do cartwheels, you will poop it out as an origami swan. That's my answer. Moving on. How do I make my sim games more interactable? What? How do I make my sim games more interactable? What do you mean sim games? Oh, do you mean simulator games? I was about to say I've never played Sims. If that was your question. How do I make my simulator games more interactable? I just have an awful habit of talking to myself. I was homeschooled and had 0 friends growing up, so I had to become my own friend. That had 0 problems later on. Anyway. Give your characters names. Make up lore. Did somebody cheat on somebody? Am I okay? I'm fine. As far as I know. What happened? Why am I not seeing this? How do I scroll up? Oh. Oh goodness, map. I've seen your message, and I shall... How do I say this? Respond later. Thank you for letting me know. And thank you, Jamie, for handling that. Alright. How do you make your simulation game more interactable? Sorry, I was reading. I am not too great at it. Yes. You need to make up lore. Is there a mistress involved? Is there... Who is the other person? Do they have a family? What is their job? The music is making you sleep. You need to figure out who these characters are. Give them names. Who are their grandparents? Have they stolen money from them? A tale as old as time. The grandma stealing money from the youngins. Awful. Awful. That's how you make your games more interactable. How to become a voice on Quinn. I think you can just email them. And what I would do is I would get something to record yourself with. And thank you for the follow. James Best Olive. Unless your name is Best Alive, then I accidentally called you an olive, and I'm sorry. How to become a Quinn? Oh my god, this is a big message. This is the first message that you sent. What is this? I don't know what this large message... Blessings and deepest regards, mein Baba. What? Proposal, sorry, we cannot give Pentablicks this context. It's too premium. I don't know what I just saw. Was this a business proposal in the Twitch chat? What did I just see? How many times has this thing fell out my eye? I have no... I need to get something to really grip it. I don't know. Alright. Oh yes. How to become a voice on Quinn. I would suggest reaching out to them and maybe giving them a demo of something you've recorded before. All the stories are just made up by the narrators. Or you can hire a scriptwriter. But give a little demo so they can consider you as... Oh my god. Thank you, Anna Japano. Give a little demo to them and then they may consider your proposal. Moving on. How do I steal an expensive camera? Is this a callback from earlier in the stream? Is that a callback? Thank you for the follow, Lil Ray. Oh my god. We just hit the follower goal of 2,300. This is an incredible day. Oh my god, and we have 82 people here. This is going fantastically. How do I steal an expensive camera? Well, if you must know, let us take a trip back to smuggling. When we got the question asking how to be the best smuggler, and I misread it, and it said how to be the best snuggler. And then we went through the demonstration. A grand demonstration, if I may say so myself. Very grand. What I would say on how to steal an expensive camera. Find your best steed. Your quietest steed. Your most noble, obedient steed. Thank you for the follow, Viper. Give your steed some oranges. They love oranges. Grand indeed, I think so, NYC. You must keep an orange in your pocket for your steed, because they can be disobedient. They have personalities of their own, but the most obedient steed you can find, but an orange for insurance. You're a hands-on learner. More help with that's crazy. Oh my god, Anna Japana redeemed the fit check. I shall show you. So I have on my wife pleaser. No, not my seed. Do not, no. Find your, no. You must find a seed. A seed. I mean, fuck. Don't bring seed. Bring your steed. I'm showing you my outfit. Wife pleaser. Top hat. From Ye Old Supply. And then today was leg day. The only time you'll ever see me in shorts. Whee! Under Armour shorts. Don't clip that. Wear shorts more. I'm self-conscious. Are you sure? Should I? Do you like what you see? I've always been self-conscious. Get over it. I might. You don't? Thank you for the 7 bits, Kara said. What now? The deodorant clubs. Yeah, at least I do wear deodorant, stinky. You're wearing the same shorts right now? They sell these shorts for orangutans? That's crazy. Alright. Ah, yes. Back to the question. How do I steal an expensive camera? Oh my god. What you do is you get your most noble steed. You must have an orange for... keep hydrated. Yes, thank you so much. Have an orange for insurance. Did I say seed again? No way. I'm being gaslit. Honest to God, I may have. Cheeseburger started moving. Once you have your steed, you will set out at midnight. Everybody knows that people are only awake until the sun goes down, and maybe an hour after. By candle. Candles can only last so long, though. So, what do you want? Oh, Map said, good night, Sage. Oh, that's okay. That's okay, Map. I appreciate it. And I appreciate you, Map. You have a good night. I appreciate you being here. Alright. Your candles are on the ceiling. What kind of wizardry is this? Alright. Yes. You have some fancy candles. Is my monocle prescription? No. I should bust the lens out because I can't see shit through it. Actually, can I do that? No, I think this is glass. That would hurt me. Now it's blurry. So you get your steed. Have your orange in your pocket. What you want to do is set out from 10 o'clock to midnight. Hello, Squishy. What the fuck? I'm not saying the last part of that name. Because everybody's asleep after the candles go out, and candles only last, what, an hour maybe? Who's going to use the second candle at night? What's so important to do at night anyway? So what you want to do is after you've left, from 10 to midnight, you must find your target. Preferably, you don't want to steal from someone who's the townsfolk and doesn't have much. You need to steal from the top. Someone who wouldn't notice it if you stole from them. Somebody with expendable income, a large castle maybe. Once you arrive, you must also look around for a dart. I mean, not a dart, a frog. You bring a dart gun. A dart gun. Yep, this is a lot of responses. You bring your dart gun. You go in, you see the guard. Into the gate. Because the gate's easy to get into. The guards are by the front door. If you get lucky and there's only one guard, use the dart gun. Because you wiped the poison frog onto the dart before you... Now see, this is what could get tricky. Because if you use the dart gun, and you go to use it, and you go, alright, here we go. And you go, and he goes, and you go, game over. So that's an important distinction. Don't do that. So breathe in, not with your lips on the dart gun, but go, and then do it. Oh my god. Cheeseburger, that was disgusting. I can't believe I did that directly into the microphone, as if I was speaking. That was force of habit. Passes out. He's out for 30 minutes. Plenty of time. All you need is 5. You find the front door. Bring a tiny piece of metal. So you go. Unlock the door. You must sneak, but it's okay. They have carpets. All castles do. So your footsteps won't be heard. But it's better if you stick to the carpets, so it's more instead of stick to the carpets. Inspect the rooms. It's dark. Your eyes will adjust. We're not primitive. We're advanced people here. Let's be real. Your eyes will adjust like a cat. You go to the room. Find the stairs. Stairs might be squeaky. They're made of wood. Be very careful. If you can, climb the banister like a spider monkey. Climb up the banister like this. Get to the top floor because that's where expensive cameras are hidden. They're not hidden downstairs. Everybody knows this. What are we, simpletons? They're upstairs. Yes, spider monkeys. Get to the top floor. The room's probably not locked because they didn't expect you to get this far anyway. Get into the room. What? Gonna need something wholesome after this. What is this? Is this scary to you? This is still about stealing cameras. Go into the room. It's been 7 minutes. It was supposed to take 5 minutes. You've wasted time. Grab the camera. Down the stairs. It's okay. The king is asleep. The maiden is a light sleeper. So you must be careful. Down the stairs. Over the guard. Step on his stomach. He makes a funny sound. Back to the steed. The steed's getting restless. Give him an orange or else he will whinny. This is important. He will whinny when he sees you. He likes you. He's your friend. It's just how they are. But he won't whinny if you an orange in the gullet as soon as you see him. And you get away with your camera. That is how you steal an expensive camera. Are these organized? Moving on. Can I find you a man? Yes. That is so fun. Yes. We could go out to a bar together, to the local tavern. Do horses eat oranges? That's a good question. If you don't have an orange on hand, use an apple. I know horses like butterscotch. I think I saw something where a horse ate butterscotch and I thought it was an orange and I'm only just now realizing. Horses eat carrots. I'm allergic to carrots, so why would I have one of those? Don't be silly. Thank you for the follow, Brana Lex. Wait, how long is this ad for? 30 seconds. We shall wait. Sage isn't a horse. Exactly. What am I not allergic to? The list of that is shorter than the list that isn't. I could tell you all what I am allergic to very quickly. Would take under 10 seconds. That's exactly right. I'm not allergic to snuggles. I am allergic to peaches, apples, celery, carrots, mango. I almost said peaches a second time. Cherries. I had a bad encounter with a kiwi one time. That's why I didn't go back to Australia. Can I find you a man? Yes, all we need to do is go out to the local tavern, and I shall be your lookout. I shall be your eyes and ears, and I shall approach a man of your desire. And I shall say, I have something for you. And he shall say, what? I can't tell you. But what I need is for you to follow me. And he says, what if it's dangerous? And I say, aren't all things that are scary worth the reward? And then he will follow me and you will be wed. And that is what I give to you. Absolutely. Moving on. Alright. We all know who this is, and I'm going to use dynamite on him when I see him next. Moving on. Sage, what are you on? What? Sage, what are you on in this stream, my dude? Because I need it. I did cardio yesterday, and I only had a Red Bull and a cracker today. I am on no sleep because I went to sleep at 6 a.m. Yes, possibly sleep deprivation. He cannot read. Why? What does it say? Sage, what are you on in the stream because I need it? I think I read it right. What's my favorite sweets slash candy? My favorite candy is blue sour punch straws. Oh my god, Anna Japan is feeling herself right now. Get me whatever she's drinking. Kiwis are from New Zealand? Yes, I know. It was just funny and rage bait to say that they were Australian. I know they're not the same, but I know it is an easy way to rage bait an Aussie. What am I on in the stream? Yes, sleep deprivation. I went to sleep at 7:30 a.m. yesterday from being up all night working on my motorcycle in the garage. I mean, my metal horse. Yes, I don't know what I'm on. Although, if I do have a venti iced coffee, then I never shut the fuck up. I will not shut the fuck up for 4 hours. It went from 6 a.m. to 7:30 a.m. Yes, I think I was working on the bike until 6 a.m. My father left for work and he goes, why are you up so early? And I said, I didn't go to sleep actually yet. I didn't actually. I'm still up. And he said, what? I didn't get up. Because I never, what do you mean? I've been doing this since 12. 12 what time? Like midnight kinda. And I got distracted. I'm going to work. What do you mean? I didn't even eat yet actually. I still need to cook. I'm gonna cook a steak right now. It's 6 a.m. Yeah. I'm still hungry though. Go to bed. I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna eat first, but I'm gonna clean it up. All it's gonna be fine. I'm gonna eat. Good lord, I'm leaving. Have a good day. I love you. Thanks. Love you too, Dad. That's what happened. Because I noticed my phone said 7:30 a.m. the last I saw it, and the sun was up. Oh my god! And I should go to bed tonight at some time. That's what I'm on. Sleep deprivation. Moving on to the next question. I have a top hat on right now too. What the fuck? No, you don't. This is incredible news. How do we mod you? Who are you? My dad seems so sweet. My dad is sweet. Wait, what does this mean? I have a top hat on too right now. You have a top? Where? They're rare these days. Congratulations. Moving on. What was it like living during the time dinosaurs were... What the fuck? Where was I? Uh-oh. Help. What question was I on? It was 50 something, right? $59. Found it. Thank you. What was it like living during the time of the dinosaur? I'm not that old. I'm not even almost 30. Why do people keep saying I'm 30? Thank you for the follow. Rainbow, pink, red. Rainbow, pink, red. Which one is it? I'm 27. I'm not unk or nor chopped. I am neither unk nor chopped. I might technically be as old as somebody's uncle, but with age comes wisdom. This is not true at all, actually. There's a lot of stupid old people. I take it back. With experience... Nope. With experience becomes experience. I don't know what makes a person smart. There's a lot of dumb people. I'm not old is what I'm trying to say. He's 27 years old, itty-bitty baby boy. Why the fuck did Cheeseburger just say that? Why did Cheeseburger say that? This is ridiculous. This is insane. How did you get Cheeseburger to say that? I did not know there was a thing. I didn't live during the time of the dinosaurs, but this reminds me of my favorite dinosaur, which is a plesiosaurus, which is the Loch Ness Monster, because it's real. What's your favorite dinosaur? Leave it in the chat. Tell me what your favorite dinosaur is. I want to know. Am I older than Google? Fuck off. Yes. All right. I guess you got me with that one. You got me with that one. Come to Panama. Oh, one. We got beaches, good parties, skyscrapers, and Latina beauties. Me. Oh, Latin beauties. Juan is a man. He's not a Latina, he's a Latino. Juan, we went to art school together, and he drew a picture of me. And he sent it to me, and I said, may I buy that off of you? And he said, I'll just give it to you. And I said, well, I might be poor, but I at least want to reward you for your art. And pay you because I appreciate this. I have it in my closet, actually. Really cool picture of me. So I paid him like $10 because I had no money. But that was my thanks. Because he wanted to give it to me for free, but I was like, I at least need to give you something, and I don't have much. Who am I keeping in the closet? I'm in the closet. Wait, It's me. It's a picture of me. It's a picture of me. So it's me. God damn. It's a picture of me. My shoes are also in the closet. Moving on. Can you grab me a blanket? You probably know who this is from. Yes, I will grab you a blanket. I will grab you a blanket. And some strawberry mochi. Moving on. What the fuck? Well, obviously, if you were here 2 seconds ago, you would know where I am. This is a crazy question. Because if you ask somebody, have you come out yet? And they say no, they're gay. And if they say yes, they're gay. This is crazy. What the fuck does this mean? How How does one turn their boyfriend into a seahorse? Asking for a friend. Are you saying you want to impregnate your boyfriend? Is this what you're saying? Do you have the facilities to inseminate? Or this, well, if you must know, modern medicine has come a long way. They've put cocaine in the Coca-Cola. It's the best it's ever tasted. I can't get enough of it. Some say I'm addicted. It's nonsense. I can stop whenever I want. It's just delicious. I literally shake at the thought of drinking Coca-Cola next. With this in mind, modern science has created gene editing. I would say you shall splice the genome of a seahorse into your boyfriend so he may carry child. It won't be a process overnight, but it will almost be like a cocoon. Put him in a cocoon. Except you still have to be the one to make him... A lot of practice. You'll need a lot of practice. Get to it now. Moving on. First time going to the UK alone, help. Bring a horse. It's easier to get around. My birthday is on Halloween. What should I do? And what is going to be your Halloween costume this year? Also, Halloween stream. Ooh, I could do a Halloween stream. I didn't think of that. What I want to be for Halloween this year, and I have not bought any of the stuff yet, if I'm being honest, and if I must divulge so soon. Halloween is on a Friday night. I don't know. I'll have to see if I'm hanging out with friends or not. But even if I am hanging out with friends, I could do a Halloween stream. If there are streamers also. So I don't know. Let's answer these questions backwards, shall we? Halloween stream. Possibly. I'd be down. It's not like I do anything on Halloween. What's going to be your Halloween costume this year? I want to be Nightwing, to be honest. I have to buy the costume, but I think it would be a fan favorite. So I'm leaning towards Nightwing. And then you said your birthday is on Halloween. What should you do? You should watch my stream. Or you should throw a party maybe with however many friends you can muster. Even if it's 5 friends, you could hang out and you could do something. You could watch... Oh, you're saying I could do Beast Boy? Ooh, that would be fun. Birthdays on Halloween, what should I do? Yeah, you could throw a small party with friends, or a big one if you wanted to. You could all dress up, hang out, play some games. I don't know about watching a movie. That's not much interaction. That's more relaxing. So, you have the question. Go ahead, submit your question. You would love to fund the costume, Carson. If you would like to, you could donate. I think I have in my links. I think I have a link to my. Thank you for the follow, Joseph. Honestly, Cash App is the most direct way of receiving money for me, where another platform doesn't take a percentage of it, where Twitch takes like, what is it, like 40% or 50%? I forget what it is because I'm not an affiliate yet. And then other platforms take like 20%, but Cash App is direct. So if you really want to donate anything directly, that would ensure all the money you send gets directly to me also. If you so please. Thank you. And if you do, I would very much appreciate that. But yes, my suggestion is to maybe have a few friends over. That would be fun. Oh, right. I'm an affiliate. I'm not partnered. Partnering is next. And honestly, after this stream, I might meet the requirements to become partner. Because you need to have 75 viewers consistently. For a lot of streams, though. For like 12. And I keep skating really close to there. I'll be at like 65 one day, and now I'm at 77, so that's above. That's above. But I don't know if averaging out for the whole stream. So we'll see. Soon. I'm really trying to grow my Twitch, so hopefully soon. Thank you, Pliny. But yes, that's my suggestion. Have a party with friends. Oh my god, this is sad. Well, I think my boyfriend hates me now because I'm just sat on the bench at the gym after promising him to do leg day with him. What? Oh, wait, somebody said they were distracted in the gym. That's funny. No, your boyfriend should understand. If you go to the gym with him often, then that's okay. He will understand. I appreciate you watching the stream. You sent me... Thank you so much, Carson. I appreciate it. You didn't have to do that, but I greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Okay. What's my favorite scary movie? Oh, this is good. My favorite scary movie. I've seen a lot of horror movies. My favorite scary movie. Oh, wait. To the big screen. My favorite scary movie. I want to say... The Nun movies are pretty good. The Annabelle movies, they're decent. They're decent for sure. What's the one with the boy in the house where he's hiding in the walls? I've never seen Nightmare on Elm Street. Elm Street is just down the road, but I've never been there. The one with the boy in the wall, I forget what it's called. That was a decent one. Yes, the boy. That's a decent one. The Haunted House. Oh my god, I hated Midsommar. That one screwed me up. That one really screwed me up. That was like psychological torture for me. Sage is obsessed with the nun. Hey, that nun was snatched. Oh, what the hell? Levi's. Yeah, I read it. Oh, thank you for the follow. Chris Pookie Jackson. Thank you for the follow. My god, how do we hemorrhage so many viewers? You live 10 minutes away from the horror house. Okay, I said it too fast. It sounded like I meant to say horror, is what I said. The Conjuring universe? Yes, that is a really good one too. That is really fun. Yeah, so favorite scary movie? I mean, I just named a bunch of them there. There's a lot of great ones, and I want to see more because they're very entertaining. What? I mean... You're one hand away from hitting it big. So I think you got your answer there. Keep it going. You should cosplay your water park simulator cover art guy for Halloween. That would be funny. That would be very funny. I should do that. I should buy something that looks just like that and do that. That would be hilarious. He also has no facial hair, and Nightwing doesn't have much facial hair. I don't think I'd go fully bare for Nightwing, but I'd go like really... Oh my god. I'd go really low. Some stubble. Some 5 o'clock shadow type of thing. This monocle is driving me fucking crazy. Here it is again. Can you get me a blanket, your secret admirer? I will always get you a blanket. Always. Now until the end of time, I'll stitch a blanket with my bare hands if there is none. So yes. What the fuck is this? Daddy, show me your chest. Daddy, please. What? I'm not... Can you be shirtless on Twitch? I don't know if you can be. I know they banned hot tub streams for a while. And me and Skylar joke about doing a hot tub stream. But, all right. So I don't know if you can even do this. But, Jesus Christ. Spitting everywhere. Salivating. Look at this shit. What's going on? Why is it angled like this? It's ridiculous. What the fuck kind of question is this? What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? A lot of guys stream shirtless consistently and they're fine. Really? Oh, I thought it was banned for a while. Oh. Oh, maybe I could then. What's the best way? Who is the freak that suggested this question? That wrote this in? Oh my god, I'm not saying that about my pickle. That's ridiculous. Best way to tickle? Hello. I'm ticklish in my hips. I don't think I'm ticklish on my neck. That doesn't work. It's really my side right there. It's like my hip. If you poke my hip, it's like I got electrocuted. Alright, next. Who the fuck wrote this? I don't know that this is Connor. But something just makes me say that it is. How to dwerk. We are not dwerking. I don't know how to dwerk. You've never seen me dwerk. It's all in the hips though. It's in the, you gotta rotate. Not that I know how, but if I had to guess. It's the rotation of the pelvis. You go like, huh, like this. It's all, huh, like that. You gotta hook your pelvis like, huh, you know? Huh. Caught it. Not that I know how. I don't know how. Moving on. What's worse, clammy hands or clammy feet? Well, how about you clam this meat? Moving on. Absolutely not answering that. How dare you turn me... This is crazy. How do I do that? How did I do that? Why can I... Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's still up. Moving on. Thank you for the 7 bits. Shekels. Are you a... What the fuck is this question? What is this question? I feel like I need to hide my screen while I Google this. What? What is this? What is it? What is this? What? The Booba Kiki effect, or Tekete Maluma phenomenon, is a non-arbitrary mental association between certain speech sounds and certain visual shapes. The most typical research finding is that people, when presented with nonsense words, tend to associate words with a rounded shape and others with a spiky shape. Okay, so you think I'm autistic. Moving on. When the chile... What? Huh? When the chile is T, but the finna is gagsis, I'm dead as a chile? Alright, we're schizophrenic. Moving on. What the hell is this? What the hell is this? This is a poem. This is a poem. I'm not reading a poem, I'm sorry. How do you blend out the deodorant? Well, clearly I don't know. You think I know? You think I'd have a big fucking clump of deodorant in my armpit if I knew this? Moving on. You're rude. Where and how can I get dynamite? My favorite is a street vendor behind the church on Thursdays. Shit. That's where I get mine. Also, across the bridge, they sell it right next to the strip, what's a place where strippers are? Strip club. I'm not lying by that, by the way. In Savannah, if you go over the bridge, there's a strip club, because strip clubs aren't legal in Savannah or something. There's a strip club on the other side of the bridge, and there's a fireworks store on the other side. Awful combo. Something funny that did happen once is when I was going to South Carolina, there was the strip club, and there was a man selling tomatoes in the parking lot. And I thought, you know how funny that would be if a stripper was bad that they threw tomatoes at it? Them, her, whoever. Anyway, moving on. Will you marry me? Well, you're here, so we are married. Congratulations. Advice for getting into a relationship. Oh my god, we have 100 responses. Advice for getting into a relationship. I would say, have you tried buying them a sword? That would spell it for me. Oh, spelled Mary wrong? Well, it was the thought that counts? Cool. It was the thought that counts. Cheeseburger. Disgusting. Getting into a relationship, Jesus. It bounced off the headphones. My advice for getting into a relationship would be, if I can keep my eyeball in place, for getting into a relationship. Why is there a hair in my mouth? Who put that there? Who put that there? Who? Oh, you need my advice? Oh my god. It's the girl who's... Wow, we have two ends of this. Okay. Absolutely Feral said, hey, it's Absolutely Feral. I need your sagely advice. It's the girl who is getting divorced from a couple streams ago. I made a submission. Ooh, okay. You've got it. I guess I'll find it eventually. Did you just make it? I'll find it eventually. Yeah, advice for getting into a relationship is an interesting question. I feel like a relationship is something that should happen because you just really like the person. Like, you, I don't know, you like each other a lot, you start doing coupley things, and then what I typically do is I typically go, I mean, I just say that I like them a lot, and that, let them know that I'm not talking to anyone else and just them, and that yeah, just that I'm interested in them. What? What thing? What? So a simple question from Juliet, that is ridiculous. I am not going to sit on my bed. Oh my god. Hello, JF. Yeah. Advice for getting into a relationship. I mean, if it's your first relationship, then I could see where you're coming at. Yeah, I would just say hang out with the person if you know that you like them and want to spend more time with them. And if they like you back, then you have a conversation saying, hey, I really like you. I think I might want to try a relationship with you. Is that something you'd be comfortable with too? And if not, they'll give you an answer. This music is not fitting for my advice right now. If they're not comfortable, then you get your answer that you shouldn't go into a relationship with them. If they do like you and want to be in a relationship with you, and they're ready, then they'd say, oh, yeah, I'd like that. Yeah, I'm not talking to anyone else either. I just like to focus on you. If they do like you and they're not ready, then they'll say, I would like that, but I just want to get a little more comfortable first. And then you can just work on it from there. But don't force the other person, obviously. It has to be something they want as well. So that is my advice for getting into a relationship, is just enjoy your time with the other person. We just got 5 more responses. Oh my god. Should I do homeschool? If you want to turn out like me, yeah. I was homeschooled my entire life, essentially. I was homeschooled from the start, from 2nd grade on to graduation in high school, and then most of my college was online as well, so I was pretty much homeschooled my entire life. Got it. What do you mean that makes so much sense? It does not make sense. I'm totally normal. That was a bad time to zoom in. Don't clip that. Don't clip that. Okay, the hot dog thing is because I was vegetarian for 23 years. No other reason. No, that was not a homeschool thing. Should you do homeschool? Jesus Christ. Are you talking about for yourself? Or are you talking about for children if you have them? Now, my answer for children is if you homeschool them, they're going to need some kind of socializing, so they learn basic social skills. Otherwise, they will turn out to be very weird, because I knew people who turned out very weird from growing up with a bunch of homeschoolers. Will I be attending TwitchCon 2025? I was not planning on it. I don't think I'm big enough to quite do that. It would be fun. I would love to. I don't even know when it is, though. That would be fun, though. I mean, I wouldn't mind. And I'd like 2 people show up, so I don't know. But that would be fun. I mean, I'd like to eventually, maybe 2026, but you know, people that turned out weird. Are you the people? I mean, maybe a little bit. You're just a simple girl from 1866. I'm pretty sure slavery was abolished that year, was it not? So you'd be a free person. Should I do homeschool though? Back to the question. If you're like above the age of 16, 17, hell yeah, do it. I think you've gotten most of your learning a social structure out of the way at that point. So yeah, I'd say do it. I love it. I loved it. You just get your uniform as pajamas and you just get to work on your computer all day. It's fucking awesome. So yeah, homeschool it is. Next question. How do I tell if someone is possibly interested in you? Like, what signs would you look for when trying to test that out? It's so hard to catch a vibe, especially because it's a work environment. Oh. Don't judge them being my coworker. No, I love it. I love it. I don't think... I mean, it can get messy if it doesn't work out, but I like searching for love. I love love. How to tell if someone's possibly interested in you? It's usually not hard to tell if they're flirting with you and then they're touching, you know, like, well, okay, wait, like they're being physically touchy. That's an obvious sign that somebody's into you. Yeah, everybody's saying don't date a coworker. I'm messy, so I would not listen to that advice. So maybe you shouldn't listen to this advice. Because it can definitely complicate things. I've also always been... Yeah, so it definitely can get messy, but I'd rather love and hurt than have not loved it at all. I don't know. You could to tell if they're interested in you. I'd say if you really want to know, you know, this is a dangerous game to play. But if you really want to know, then hang out with them one-on-one. Just be like, hey, would you like to go, like, what could you do to hang out? I don't know. Go get some food. Go to an event. Go do something. You go do something together. Just hang out. This is true, Carson. This is true. Yeah, you could just ask them if they want to hang out, and then when you hang out with them in person, you should be able to judge the response if they're just being nice or if they're, you know, if they're being flirty. It's an obvious sign. So that's how I would tell if someone's interested in me. Outside of a work environment, it's kind of hard to tell inside a work environment because sometimes in a work environment, lots of people flirt with each other. So it might not actually be that they're interested in you. So if you hang out with them outside of it, you could try and gauge how they feel like that. You said you think everyone's interested in you? Wow, you must be gorgeous. Moving on. What the fuck is this? Hey, Flipper Feet, explain 5'4" and size 13 shoes. I'm a fast swimmer. That's what that means. Moving on. Dynamite for you. Why do you wear so much deodorant? What the fuck is this question? This is not advice at all. This is... What the fuck is this? This is not... So I don't stink. So I'm extra fresh. Moving on. Oh my god. Oh my god. I should really vet these before I put them on screen. Oh. Oh my god. No, I don't think I can put it back on screen. You're gonna have to clip it and to look at it yourself. Alright, I think I need to vet these. Okay, this is a good one. Explain string theory to me, please. I don't know much about string theory. What I thought string theory was a way to explain things that Newtonian physics could not explain. So they don't go with each other. So I think what is it, like regular Newtonian physics and then string theory are two totally different things to try and explain something that this couldn't. But I couldn't tell you what string theory actually was. It's very complicated. I've watched videos on it, but I don't remember. So I wish I could explain it, but I can't. Aw, I'm getting married in a month to a wonderful woman. I'm thrilled. So excited. So excited. The love of my life is going to be standing next to me at the altar as I say I do. My question is, do I match my pocket square to his... Do I match my pocket square? Who's the man? Where did the man come from? Oh, a typo. Oh. This should probably say her. This should probably say her. Is that what the conclusion we've come to? Okay. My question is, that would make sense. The man is in love, but there's not a man in this scenario. I'm getting married to a woman. Do I match my pocket square to his? Woman. His? Woman. Her? I'm getting married with a beautiful woman. I'll marry this woman. His? Okay, I'm going to assume there's two hims and one her. That's ridiculous. What? The love of my life is the man next to him? Okay, I'm lost. I am lost. I'm going to assume... Is this a throuple? Thank you for the follow, Benji. I'm going to assume... that this is supposed to say her. And that would make the whole thing make sense. My question is, do I match my pocket square to her eyes as I marry this woman? I'd say absolutely. I think it's a beautiful thing. I say that's beautiful. Somebody said he's in love with the best man and hasn't told the wife, but wants to show him he's thinking about him. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh my god, I see what you're saying. This is a throuple. Oh my god. Wait, what? I'm getting married in a month to a wonderful woman. The love of my life is going to be standing next to me at the altar as I say I do. My question is, do I match my pocket square to his as I marry this woman? Oh my god, you're getting married to a third person? Or... Wait, is the love of your life the best man? If this is... Wait, okay, wait, huh? If the love of your life... Why would you marry somebody that's not the love of your life? What is going on? The love of your life is standing beside you as you're getting married to the person in front of you. What? This is confusing. Now I get it, but what? Who is the... What? Sure? What? Don't get married to someone that's not the love of your life. Is my answer. But I mean, if you must, then yeah, you get the fucking color of his eyes. I'm confused by the question. This is weird. Okay, moving on. Blondes, brunettes, redheads, or crazy colored hair. I would say my personal preference is all of this. I've got mommy issues and my mom's blonde, So I don't really go for blondes. So I like these. Brunettes, redheads, and crazy color hair. It's nearly the summer holiday, but it is spring, and I'm going to the beach next week, and I want to tan, but I live in Australia. What do you mean, but you live in Australia? It's a perfect place to tan. And I'm afraid that I'm going to get burnt. Any tips? Yes. Wear olive oil and get completely crispy. Oh my god, my monocle. I can't see. I need to turn my flashlight on. Hello? Monocle. Marco. Marco, monocle. Where'd he go? It's disappeared. Hello? Oh, there it is. I found it. Whoa! Why is this on screen? What the fuck is that? Whoa! What was that? Why was that on screen? Did I hit next? What was that? What the fuck? No! How long has that been there? Oh my god. What the fuck was that? Okay. We're back to... Alright. We're here. We're back to here. Stream is so long. Hi Sage. I don't know if you remember, but it's absolutely feral. Yes, I do remember you. You are a troubled cookie. Adjust this. My hat's not in frame. What the fuck? I need to drop my chair. That's better. The girl going through her divorce. Oh my god, cheeseburger, that's disgusting. Timing is never on my side, because now that I'm invested in being in a healing era, my childhood friend comes back into my life, guns blazing. Sorry, water break. I'm not 5'4". I'm not. I told him to take it slow, but the instances of us meeting in different parts of our lives have been too many to call coincidences anymore. Soulmates? Perhaps. Help. Well. Ugh. I hate to go back through the story of how we got to here. But, you are afraid that your husband of 6 years is not the person for you because he doesn't want to change. You have started seeing somebody while still in your marriage. Hooking up with them. Naughty. Not how I would advise things to go, but not everything goes to plan. It's good that you're going through a divorce now to finally separate yourself from your husband, because I do think the both of you need to be separated from each other. You need to be with somebody who values, well, who will change for you and be the things that you need. And he also needs someone who will love him the way that he deserves. About this man being your soulmate, I don't know everything. Who am I to say that he's not? He certainly could be. And you could have learned, what the fuck is this? Tom Cruise is taller than you and he stands on milk boxes. No, he's not taller than me. He could be your soulmate. And maybe, unfortunately, your marriage was a learning journey, because from what I know, you got married at 19 or something, and you're or 25 or something. That doesn't, yeah, that lines up. So you're still very young, and you have a lot that you would have needed to learn anyway. So maybe this was an unfortunate learning journey for you, but sometimes you have to learn the hard way. So, with that in mind, this man could be your soulmate. But be cautious. because you've learned a lot, but you still have a lot to learn. And you will probably, the two of you will learn together if you decide to go through this relationship together. But if you are meant for each other, and he does care for you dearly and honestly, then this could be a very good thing for you. Oh yes, this is a good point. 6 years of marriage young is a long time. Farrell will need some time to go solo and work stuff on her own before jumping into another relationship right away. Yeah, Farrell, you honestly, 6 years is incredibly long. And it could be the scenario where this music is not this is better. It could be the scenario where you've been checked out for years. 2, maybe 3 years, slowly. So you might have already separated yourself emotionally from this man that you're married to at the moment. So you could have already made up your mind and maybe begun your healing journey a little bit. But you really will need, I mean, okay, so if you continuously run into this man, I don't think, and because you told him to take it slow, I think you need to take at least 2 or 3 months. And you need to go to therapy to talk about the things that bothered you and how you can fix them. And so that you can be a better man for this new man that you think might be your soulmate. You don't want to subject him to any pain or grief that you don't have to, and you can do that by figuring yourself out in some therapy, because you really need to heal before you jump into something else. If it was a shorter relationship, I would say that you could heal with another person, because yeah, some things you can heal while in a partnership. It's going to weigh on the person you're with in the partnership. It's going to stress them out a little bit. So you could work on things while in a relationship with somebody else, but something this long, I think you need to take at least a few months and go to therapy, talk with them, figure yourself out so you can become a better person and heal for your new person. And then blow him up with dynamite. Moving on. Oh my god. There goes the monocle. What does it say? What the? What? Okay. Okay, this is a very long question. All right. All right, Reginald Hargreaves. Is this a reference I'm not getting? Yeah, TLDR. Is there a TLDR here? No. I guess I'm going to read it all out. So my grandma was a hoarder, right? I'm talking real extra case situation. She owned a home where only one side is habitable. The other has items ranging from piles of soda cans. Let me just give you the TLDR. Let me just read this and just tell you. From 80s questionable appliances. They may have been stolen from Best Buy. Not the point. When she passed, my family kind of did a coin flip on who would get the haunted house. Because it's 100 years old. And definitely haunted. And I mean haunted. Of course the hoarding is a piece of work. I'm leaving it at that. Long story short. You just said long story short. And then it was double the size of the previous paragraph. You're lucky I don't know your name or I ban you. This is preposterous. This says, Let me just fucking read this. My local liquor store gives me discounts out of sympathy. The Home Depot workers know me by name. What is this story? Okay, she's fixed 50% of the house. And then she says, but there's a goddamn raccoon. Now, before you say anything, I've tried everything. Have you tried dynamite? I didn't think so. Let me be clear, I don't want to unalive the raccoon. Squishy dynamite. That house has so much negative energy as it is, and I don't need more spirits haunting the space, you know? I mean, what's so bad about a raccoon ghost? Sounds kind of cool. In my opinion. But it evades traps. My dad has tried to help catch it with a gigantic fisherman's net. Couldn't do it. He's freaking fast as hell. So I call the exterminator. Exterminator literally tells me, I quote, refund will be immediate. My apologies. You're on your own. Damn, this raccoon sounds elusive. What? Is this advice on how to catch a raccoon? This is in... What? Like, if you can't catch him, then what do I do? The other day when I'm there trying to drag what I can only describe as maybe a cardboard cutout of James Earl Jones to the dumpster, and the raccoon out of nowhere charges at me. And I mean bolted. I drop the thing, run to my car, and I watch it watch me back out of the driveway and go back inside. So my theory is now, maybe it's trying to protect the garbage. It is a trash panda. Hell, I don't know. I mean, this would be the third time it's happened. No, that's not even what that word said. It said appeared, seemingly out of the damn walls and lunged while I'm trying to clean the particularly... What? When I'm trying to clean particularly. Maybe if I somehow get the space cleared out, he'll leave. Should I just burn it all down, trying to sell it to some poor sucker on Zillow? Call it a charming southern 6-bedroom, needing a lot of love. That's a lot of bedrooms. And leave it at that? I don't know. Help. Sincerely, needs a therapist, but this was free. Have you tried the frog dart with the poison blow dart gun? That will get it next time you see it. Then you've got the thing, and he's asleep, and then you can send him to the woods. How do you deal with a raccoon? Yeah, have you tried arson? Oh, what's up, Piano Princess? Morning from... And feel like I'm tripping. What's going on? What country is a black flag? Or maybe it just looks like that on my computer. I don't know if Savannah's a good place to celebrate Halloween. Have I been out on Halloween? I don't think I ever have. I know it's great for St. Patrick's Day. I don't know. They've got ghost tools, so you could do spooky things here. Yeah. For this advice, we're almost at the end of this. This is scary because it's almost like you have to have him chase you to find him, to catch him. And he's a dastardly little raccoon. More like a crackoon. How do you get rid of this crackoon? Final answer. Dynamite. Sage, will you play this for the people because it's godly? I think this is Pliny. I don't want your orangutan music. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? Alright. Moving on. You didn't see that? I'm the one who proposed marriage. If you say yes, tell me the time and place. We'll get married. Well, you proposed it. You picked the location. Moving on. Is this a cult? I don't know. Is it? I don't think we're a cult. We could be. I don't. It's a dictatorship. I'm. How did you get so good at streaming, and how are you so popular? Am I good at streaming? I think I just talk to myself too much. And you people. How did I get so good at streaming? I don't think I'm. I mean, maybe I'm. That's up to you. If you think that was yours, if you think I'm good, then thank you. I appreciate that. And how are you so popular? Have you ever started trying? Huh? I immediately fucked up the sentence. I was gonna fucking make a joke about selling dynamite. How am I so popular? I don't really have a lot of friends, but if you mean in terms of like social media following, it's because I shake my ass on a motorcycle. That's how I did it, and people thought it was funny. Oh, somebody said, I'm gonna be gone by the time you read this, but just wanted to say I love watching your streams. I love how interactive you are with everyone. Good night. Oh, that's so sweet. If you're asleep, then I guess you're not gonna hear this response. But thank you. I appreciate that. But I do love that you like my streams. Package that I'm sending to you will now contain things for Sky, Jagger, and Mickey. Thank you so much, Pliny. Thank you so much. I shall be checking my P.O. box whenever. You probably didn't know this, but Mickey's birthday is in a week. Only for them, not for me. So a gift that comes for Mickey, she'll really enjoy that. Mickey is turning 29. She's old as fuck. She's just tiny. Don't tell her I said that. Not advice, but need more of these streams. This made me die multiple times, and my face hurts from smiling so much. Thank you for the light you bring to the world, Carson. Carson, I could kiss you if you were here. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Thank you so much. That is so sweet of you. What's my favorite car of all time? Oh, my favorite car of all time? You know, damn, Connor nailed it. It's probably a 911, maybe an old 911 Carrera. Let me just look up. Let me just show you guys what I like. I spelled it wrong. Who cares? So, I don't even know. I'm going to be honest, I don't even know a year. Let's just throw a guess out there. Is this a thing? Yeah, one of these. Oh, so pretty. Oh, look at this green. Something like that. That's nice. An old Carrera's nice. I really like the new... I love new GT3 RSs. If I could afford a fucking race car, I'd have one. I also really think it'd be fun to have this car one day. Fucking McLaren Artura, I think would be sick. Except I would want a big fat wing on the end of it, so it looks like a race car. Because I think, because I like the headlights. See how the headlights scoop around? The Porsche Taycan has. Yeah, I hear that McLarens kind of suck. Yeah, I don't know if I'd buy it. It's a want. It's not a need. The 720S's are cool too. They're cool. But like I don't even think they put wings on Arturas. Something big and obnoxious. Yeah, like that. So they know I'm fast. You're not gonna know you're fast unless you got a wing on the thing. This just looks ridiculous. It looks like a Fortnite car. Not that wing. That looks ridiculous. That's way too obnoxious. But you get the idea. Big fat obnoxious wing, so it looks like I have a race car. So yeah, favorite car? Probably an old Porsche. Yes, there are cars being mentioned. Yeah, favorite car of all time. Car of all time. Yeah, it's an old Porsche. Those are the first cars that I thought were really pretty. And I always thought it'd be fun to have a GTR that shoots fire. That sounds awesome. It's the 1 year anniversary of the day you got your car. Congratulations. That's awesome. Any advice on how to do life at age 40 now that the 30s are over? Well, I've not been there yet. How old do you think I am? Hello? But your advice on how to do life at age 40, that is a complicated question. I would say try and do something fun often. Try and do stuff you've always wanted to do. Do little things that you enjoy. I know I really like art, all kinds. So I've had like a paint set for a while. If Mickey's turning 30 next year, that means that she's the last of the millennial generation to turn 30. She is old, very young. Yeah, she's not actually turning 30, but I'm going to tell everybody that she's turning 29. So she is older than me. Because she calls me Unc, and I'm not. Just because I'm slightly older than her. I'm not fucking old. So now she's older than me. Oh, shit. But anyway, advice on how to do life at age 40 now that the 30s are over. That's a really interesting question that I'm not 100% sure how to answer. I would just try and do things you enjoy. I feel like at this point, I'm not Chopped and not Unc. I would say, yeah, I'd say by now you must know the things that you enjoy. So do the things that bring you joy. And share experiences. Oh my god, my monocle. And share experiences with other people. I know that it can be fun to do things by yourself, but it's almost like sharing it with another person increases the amount of fun of the same activity. You know? If it's by double, if it's only by 50% or more. Find people you like. People literally make life so much better. So I would say hang out with people you love. That's the whole point. Who's going to bed? Is Carson going to bed? Oh, good night, Carson. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. It's been so much fun. What? Not going to bark. Oh my god. What is this? How to deal with constant panic attacks, nightmares that keep me from sleeping, violent tremors, and uncontrollable intrusive flashbacks of a traumatic relationship I had 2 years ago. How to deal with it? I think you need therapy. I don't know if my advice is going to help you. I had bought an engagement ring for her. Oh, fuck. And she was everything to me. We were best friends and my safe place. We dated for a long time and she ended up leaving me for another guy. Fuck. Telling me he was just a friend the whole time, making me feel like I was crazy or imagining what happened. Your gut is not wrong. Your gut is not wrong. Yeah. If you feel that something is up, there's a good chance that it is. I mean, you're not right all the time. And it could be your paranoia. But it seems like your gut was right on this. I think so unfortunately, if someone wants to cheat on you, they're going to cheat on you. No matter what kind of boundaries you put in place. People will do what they want. And you can just hope that they won't do something to hurt you. So, yeah, people are going to cheat on you if they want to. So you can't stop them. But what you can do is make clear boundaries with them. You can, have the password to their phone. Not that you will ever want to look through their phone, but it's like an accountability thing that they have the password to your phone and you have it to theirs. So you want to act better Because a lot of things, a lot of complications with relationships, if you would simply ask yourself, would I do this if my partner was standing right beside me? And if the answer is no, then you should not be doing it. So, set up boundaries in a relationship, clear ones. No going, for me, out of respect for my partners, it's no going on one-on-one hangouts with somebody, like, I'd say of the opposite sex, but if you're bi, then anyone that could possibly be attracted to you, because a lot of people just want things from you, and it's not just friend vibes. They want something out of it also. So you got to be really careful, and you got to use your discretion. And if it happens, then the other person was going to do it anyway. But if you set up boundaries and they cross the boundaries, then you can have a conversation, and you can kind of catch it maybe a little bit before it happens too deeply. But it sounds like a shitty scenario. I didn't even finish this. We dated for a long time. Oh, yeah, just a friend. Nobody wanted to hear my side of the story. She villainized me, called me manipulative, and whenever all I did was be there for her through the darkest moments, as a result, all my friends took her side. Well, that sounds fucked. And all I wanted was for her to take accountability. Yeah, some people are allergic to accountability, unfortunately. I lost all my friends and was mocked by her friends and her family, and the people who were my friends. She spent a year rubbing it in my face about how much better he was than me. Oh my god, you should have blocked her as soon as you broke up. Block her as soon as you broke up. You can never be friends with your ex. You cannot be friends with your ex. Is Sage allergic to accountability too? No, I don't think so. In any scenario where it's come up, I like to take accountability. I don't like to be a hypocrite. So no, not allergic to accountability. Anything that applies to my partner also applies to me. Where was I? Yeah, she spent a year rubbing it in my face about how much better he was than me, and they're still together to this day. You should have blocked her a long time ago. You cannot be friends with your ex. You should have no contact with your ex. You're wasting your time if you do. You are wasting your time, and you are preventing yourself from healing and moving on. You're friends with most of your exes? That's why your arms are so long. And it haunts me how someone could hurt me this badly and never admit what they did and walk away with all the support and love that I wish I had, as if she got rewarded for hurting me. Nothing and no one's feeling is safe anymore. I can't trust anyone. Yeah, it sounds like you went through a lot of trauma. Sounds like you need therapy, honestly. I would go to therapy and talk about this. You definitely need to figure this out with somebody who can really hear out the entire thing, because it sounds like you're hurt and you do not deserve to be hurt. Yeah, you do not deserve to be hurt, and you deserve to, feel confident again, because you got fucked over by someone that's bad. You're not bad. Well, okay, you might be bad, who knows? But you don't. You deserve good things. And I think you should heal from those good things so you can trust somebody else and you can get the love you deserve. Because if you are bad, just figure that out and fix it. Because you can fix it. Moving on from this one. I'm always 10 questions away from the end. Do I wear wigs? No. I don't wear wigs. And don't ask me when I will... Moving on. I don't know. I might. Okay. You're driving me up the fucking wall. fucking earbuds. You're lucky I don't know who you are and that these are anonymous. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright. Alright. What brand of deodorant do you use? Because I can smell it through the No, you can't. And if you could, I wear Old Spice antiperspirant is what I wear. What the fuck? No, no, no. Oh my god. Jesus. Congratulations to whoever this is. Where's Anna Japana? She's bar hopping right now. Is she still in chat? I don't know. She said she was feeling herself. She might be here. I feel like I have to bet these now. Play the song you asked nicely twice. Let me see what it is. Why can't I? Jesus! Fuck you! No, fuck you! What was that? No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. What the fuck was that? Scared the shit out of me. Oh my god. What the fuck? I haven't come out. I mean, not the... that was a loaded fucking question. Fuck you. Fuck you. What lessons you learn the hard way? Is this mean what I think it means, or is this supposed to mean something else? I'm moving on. I DM'd you more on Insta. Thanks. Thank you. I will check your DM. I have to vet these now. I have to vet these. Where's the music? This is better. How do I learn to stop relying on codependency of other people and their approval? Have you tried dynamite? I would say you must learn. You must capture the person who you feel this codependency with. You must capture them. And you must shrink them. If you must, shrink them and put them in your pocket. While they're in your pocket, you can take them around with you and have them whisper sweet nothings to you from the void. What the hell are you talking about? Cheeseburger's fine, she's right beside me. Keep them on your shoulder. Don't be codependent. Be fully dependent. The cheeseburger bot. Make yourself fully dependent on them. We're not here for codependency. This is the wrong browser. This is the wrong browser. We want to be fully dependent. Codependency is not enough. I need them to whisper in my ear. I need them to tell me. I need them to I need them. You know what I need? Besides a therapist? I need. Hello, what is the on button? I just turned cheeseburger back on. I need them to sit in my hat and operate me like Ratatouille. Like this. Like a marionette. Like that. That's what I need. No! I'm not taking... God damn it, that made my monocle fall out. I'm not taking my shirt off. Thank you, some random idiot on the net, for the follow. Take your shirt off. No, I'm not doing that. I'm vetting these from now on. What kind of glue do you use for your chest hair? Eyelash glue. I don't use glue for my chest hair. It's real. It might be patchy. Why is there a bald spot here? I don't know. It's not because I ran out of glue. Because I don't even do that. I almost threw up in my mouth. I don't know why. The fuck, it just fell again. What the fuck? No! What the hell? No! Oh my god. Will you get me some food, please? Love you, boo. Who wrote this? What kind of food are you demanding from me? Next one. Oh my god. This is from the guy from the traumatic relationship. I would first like to thank you for the advice. It was good advice. And I forgot to mention that I've been going to therapy. I've been hospitalized 4 times from this situation. Well, it's good you're getting help. I spent 2 months in intensive outpatient therapy program, and I've barely been able to function or work because I've been working just to spend money on therapy bills. Wow, that is very rough, but I'm very proud of you for going through therapy. I'll read this. I'll let you read it. Change my mind. I've gone through 5 different therapists who've given up on me. You're sending the therapist to their therapist. You're a tough cookie. I like that about you. You've given up on me and don't know what to do anymore. I've been put on so many medications and I've even experimented mental health treatments. It's been costing me thousands of dollars and it hurts me so much that she didn't have to go through any of this. I keep wondering, why me? I feel like just existing to work to pay for I'm existing just to work to pay for my therapy. And it feels like I'm just existing while she's living her best life with this guy. It makes me feel like I'm such a problem. I feel worthless and just broken. I feel as if I'm existing and don't know what the point is anymore. I'm so tired. Also, sorry for bringing down the room. Luckily, you're being smiled a bit. That is okay. That's okay. Because you're going through this journey and it's difficult. It's hard. Oh, it's gonna sound ridiculous, but I think you should do something to distract yourself. My opinion would be, who clipped me being a marionette? All right. I would say something that could help is if you distract yourself. There is not 10 more replies on this. Oh my god. Oh my god. Proud of you for going to therapy and trying to help yourself. I think if you haven't already tried something like distracting yourself with an activity, like this may sound dumb, but it might help if you haven't already tried it. Oh, you know what? Yeah, would be you need to find friends and surround yourself with people who love you. Surround yourself with friends. I forgot my monocle. Surround yourself with friends and people who love you and try and do like an activity to distract yourself. So, it's gonna sound dumb, but maybe try and learn how to play pickleball. And you can play with these people and it's, you'll exert a lot of mental energy and also bonding with other people who are having fun with you. And this friendship, could totally help you put your past relationship in the past and could help you forget. Yeah, you could do creative outlets as well. I think you might need to surround yourself with friends who love you or people who, you know, care about you or develop friendships and stuff like that. Thank you for the follow, Jewel. Because I don't know if you've been doing that, but I think that might help you is because I know when I'm struggling, it's really nice if I hang out with Skylar. Because knowing that I have just like a friend, it's very distracting, and I know that he cares for me, and he's gotten me through some really hard times. And I think that's very important, is to have friends also that can, whoops, caught it, that, not necessarily that you want to rely on to help you, but the love that you feel is like healing in a way. It's very good for you. Surrounding yourself with good people, I think, will help tremendously. Don't be by yourself. Don't do that. It's not going to work. So do an activity. Yeah, having a community is very important. Very important. Yeah, also, do not. You need to block your ex on everything. You need to never see them again. They have fucked you over, and you need to just completely forget about them. It does you no justice to waste your mental capacity on worrying about them or what they're doing, because they've made up their mind, and you are destroying yourself by worrying about them. And you need to do whatever you can in a healthy way to get your attention off of them. Block them on everything. Hell, block the friends that tell you about stuff that they're doing. You, like I said, worrying about them, and it's easy to worry, but like knowing about them is going to be very destructive to you, and you need to separate yourself from that. The healing will be better. Thank you for the follow, Koala. Yeah, you need to focus on yourself. Oh my god, we have so many of these that keep... Alright, if you had to be roommates with any Marvel superhero, who would it be? And do you think they would share their food? Marvel. Thor. I'm sharing it with Thor because he's my man crush. Moving on. Favorite Pokemon. Favorite Pokemon? That's a good one. Oh. Who was my Pokemon when I was... Favorite Pokemon? I remember drawing Rayquaza when I was little a lot. I thought he was really cool. But I've seen some cool AI photos of Gyarados recently. Oh, I definitely have some favorite Pokemon. What were they? I might have to come back to this, but Rayquaza, the big old green legendary thing, he was really cool. I liked him growing up. Shake your dreads. Ladies, just try to do my work type shit. Do I think I'm gonna change my TikTok content? If so, how? I don't know. I might like adapt. So I used to just do relatable content, and now I do all biking, dancing stuff. I could I did one video where I just like mixed the two. Oh my god, thank you for the subscription. Some random idiot on the net. Thank you so much. Oh, favorite Pokemon gen? I don't know. I've been away from it for so long. Yeah, do you think you're gonna change your TikTok content? If so, how? I don't really think so. It might just like flow. It might like adapt into maybe relatable content with the motorcycle helmet, because like people love the motorcycle stuff, and more motorcycle dances because I do really enjoy dancing. Oh my god, no. What the fuck is this? Bees? Who's posting bees? I can call you random. I know the username is a mouthful. I appreciate it, random. Who was your go-to YouTuber to watch whenever you came home from school? It was Markiplier. It was Markiplier and Jacksepticeye. But really, Markiplier made the most... Oh. But also PewDiePie. I'd say Markiplier has been the most consistent one for me. But it was Markiplier, PewDiePie, and Jacksepticeye. Yes. Oh, thank you for the follow, Spam. What? Skylar has not rejected my proposal yet. Do you still do the readings? Are there any book you want to read for an audio book? I don't do readings, I do the Quinn stuff, if that's what you mean. I do not fart when I sneeze. Maybe sometimes, but not all the time. How do I ask a friend I've fooled around with a couple of times that I want them to take my V card? Have a wonderful night, the monocle X dashing. Thank you. First of all, you have good taste. How do you ask your friend that you fooled around with? Ugh. You bring them an orange like you would your steed, your noble steed, and you go, I want you to put this in my ass. Fuck. Dropped. Moving on. Can you do a flip? If so, please do it now. How far does my camera zoom in? How was that? How was that? 10 out of 10? Thank you. Felt good. I could do a backflip, but I haven't done it in forever. And I would break my neck live on stream. Dance to Gnarly. Oh, you didn't see that. That would be fun. I could do that. I've thought about doing that. Are you celebrating Locktober, staying locked in? Absolutely. I am very locked in this Locktober. Very locked in. Thank you everybody for saying 10 out of 10 flip. I appreciate that. I'm still out of breath. I need some water after that. Thank you. Everybody drink some water. Oh my god, Elvis with the sub! Thank you so much, Elvis. Okay. This has been so much fun. Petition to find me a man who chases me. Whoa, what the fuck is this? Whoa, what? Whoa, oh my god, no, it wasn't on it. Oh shit, I switched it. Oh my god. Okay, maybe this isn't as bad as I thought. Maybe it's not as bad. Could have been a stunt double that flipped. Okay, it says, petition to find me a man who chases me through the woods in a mask. You're a little freak. But I'm not mad about it. Has a bike or a nice car, or wanting them to get with me. Of cool matching ones. Likes to game. Goes to the gym with me, wants to live in an 1800s cabin in the woods on a little farm with me, can deal with a psychotic, short, black and red-haired but very cool woman. Thank you, sir. I say the petition is a go. This sounds all fucking awesome. This sounds great. I don't think you'd have any trouble finding a man. Sounds fucking awesome. Traumatic dude again. She blocked me on everything, so we're good. Sorry to take up your questions. I would like to ask what is your hot take on this girl? Like, what is your perspective about the situation? Don't hold back. It'll help me get a new perspective. She's a wench. She's a disgusting wench who screwed you over, lied, and manipulated you. You deserve better, and you deserve to move on and forget about this thing. People... There are shitty people, and you unfortunately will run into them, and it's of no fault of your own. You just ran into another shitty person because they're out there. You don't deserve any of the shit she put you through. She's just a shitty person. And if I had anything to do with it, they'd end up in a volcano. Moving on. Do you by chance know what Mickey's favorite colors are? Funny enough, I've asked this question and I forget what she said. I am going to assume it's black and red. Did you, oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. What was your worst breakup experience? This is fun. This is a fun question. Oh wait, somebody said, hey, know you through Mickey. That stream with Meeks last time was super fun. I had to wait 10 minutes to chat. Oh, thank you, Jewel. Well, I'm glad you're here. Oh my god, we have 80 people here. What's my worst breakup experience? Should I just go down the fucking list? All right. So, first love. Right? I never told her I loved her, I don't think. I don't think we got to that point. Who was the first person I told I loved? Anyway. Something just exploded outside. Don't mind that. It was just the dynamite salesman. Worst breakup experience. Let's just go with the first one. So, first one, I'm not going to tell you how old I was because it's embarrassing because I was a very late bloomer. I was above 18. I'll just tell you that. But, I mean, I was homeschooled my whole life. So, I had no opportunity to meet anyone. So I had to do it in college. We dated and it was cool. Like, she was cool. She surfed and I surfed. So we had that in common when we hung out. But we didn't have much else in common. And I was more hopeful than than anything else. I was delusional. I was happy to have attention from someone. And I fell pretty hard for her openly. Yeah, I cared for her a lot. My heart was not guarded at all, as it has been afterwards. Then she started to get a little weird and distant. We only dated for 3 months, but it was my first, so it was traumatic for me. And I cared about her a lot. And then after getting a little bit distant, after like a week, she broke up with me randomly one night, and then she, with no explanation, but during the breakup, she goes, I already feel like a weight's been totally lifted off my shoulders. And I'm like, well, you must have fucking hated me then. What the fuck? I didn't see this coming at all. And then it was like a month or more later, she was like, for some reason she told me why. She like apologized. She told me why. And then she said that that night she did the dolphin dander, the booger sugar, and she panicked and then broke up with me. And I'm like, what? No, you somebody else, and then you what? Like, so that was weird. But I remember when she broke up with me, I was fucking crushed. And I was working construction at the time, and I just came into work the next day. Thank you so much for the sub, Rickshaw. I came into work the next day just, feeling like shit, and I had to, I got a hug from one of the big burly men there, because I was like on the verge of crying like all day. So that one was pretty bad. But the worst experience? I'd say the worst experience, though, that one was just bad. But hey, been following on TikTok for forever, and I just now found your streams. It's Michaela. It's Michaela also had to wait 10 minutes to chat. Oh, thank you, Koala. I appreciate you being here. It's kind of a different thing that we're doing right now, so it's not the usual streams. It's usually gaming. But oh, keep hydrated. Thank you so much, Devilish. But I'd say my worst breakup experience was a girl that I dated for maybe a year and a half, and I didn't know that the last 6 months of the relationship, I didn't know for certain, but I was suspicious because she had grown very distant and she started hanging out with her boy best friend. That she was cheating on me for those 6 months. And she would turn her location off and go hang out with him when I told her it made me uncomfortable. Just completely disregarded all of that, and then denied everything except then for some reason I was friends with the guy that she was cheating on me with, and he had accidentally left his location on Snapchat for me. So when I did have my girlfriend's location, I could see where she was, and then I would go to Snapchat and see his location and see that it was the same place, and I was like, wow. So name names? No, I don't want to name names. And that I forget if I mean, I definitely cried, but not when it came to the breakup. And then she just denied, but I had screenshots of them together. And then later I was friends with her friends. And her friends didn't know that I broke up with her. And then so her friend like messaged me and just asked me how I was doing. And then for some reason I saw one of them in person, and it was like her best friend, and she was like, "Oh my god, I didn't know you guys broke up." And I was like, "Yeah," and I explained to her the situation, and I was like, "Was she cheating on me?" And she was like, "Yeah," and she confirmed all of it. But of course she's the best friend, so she's like the ride or die for her. But I appreciated her best friend for at least being honest with me, of knowing that it was going on, and at least telling me, you know, she didn't tell me in the moment because it was the girl's best friend. But so I really got the confirmation that way. When all I had was the suspicion and screenshots and stuff like that of them being in the same location, but she confirmed that she had been cheating on me for a long time. So your gut's not always wrong. You know, if something's up, if somebody starts to pull away, if they start to seem distant, something is in the way of you and them. Sending me a hug. Thank you. Yeah, it was crazy. It was fucking crazy. She was abusive too. She broke my toe with a metal water bottle, a Hydro Flask. She broke my toe with it one time. I should have got out then. But I was like, she was... I mean, but that was kind of in the... I think that was while she was cheating on me anyway, so it was only like a few months after. Because she was addicted to vaping, and so I was trying to help her get off of nicotine because she wanted to, so I was like, I'll help. Because I, you know, love this person. I care about them, so I want to help. Yes, we're showing up with dynamite. And she blamed it on her nicotine withdrawal and her just being angry. I don't know why she was angry at me, but yeah, so then she threw this fucking Hydro Flask at my foot. She broke my foot. I got her x-rayed by my dad, and I had one or two toes broken, I forget. It was crazy. That's probably my worst breakup experience. Learned a lot. Learned a whole lot. And I've healed from it, and I never want to see her again. Funny enough, I saw her at Target a few months ago, and I was like, oh my god. My heart picked up. I got really nervous. I felt sick to my stomach seeing her in person. But yeah. Yeah, that's probably the worst breakup experience. Good one, Maze. I appreciate that. This is not a GMC commercial. Pliny, I know you put this in here. Why is there a GMC? God damn it. Moving on. What country / state do I live in? I live in the USA. I mean, I live in England. I live in England, and the state I live in is London. That's not how that works at all, is it? I live in Georgia. In the US, Georgia, not in the European Georgia next to Russia. Okay, we're done. with the armpits. Okay. This has been a lot of fun. I feel like I need to do this sooner than every Wednesday. This was fucking awesome. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. We've been on stream for 4 hours now. I thought this was going to be a 1 hour thing, and I thought I was going to game tonight, but apparently not. This has been so much more fun. Yeah, thank you so much for hanging out with me for this whole stream. This has been a really long one. Yeah, it says I've been live for 4 hours, 3 hours and 53 minutes. Yeah. Stay longer. I want to clean and I want to mess with some stuff. Yeah, my armpits are getting constantly attacked. I'll have to keep track of what we're on, because I guess I'll just continuously use this submission form. We're on 146, if anybody wants to memorize that. You know what? I'll just take a picture of it with my phone so I know which one we're on. 146. All right, there we go. Took a picture of it. So I'll know for next stream. Yes, I'm going to try to go to bed early tonight because, oh, thank you for the follow, Rickshaw. I thought you subbed a minute ago. Interesting. Hey, what's up, Spampay? Yes, the cheese tax I will give to you. But thank you so much for hanging out with me with this Wisdom Wednesday. This was so much fun. I really appreciate you guys. I love you guys so much. Let me get the cheese tax and then we'll say goodnight. Is this the Star Wars music? Or am I tripping? Is this the Star Wars music? Here's Cheeseburger. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I love you all so much. I'll see you guys. I'm probably going to stream in 2 days.